Have you ever met someone who constantly complains and somehow still wins at life? No, you haven't, because that person doesn't exist.
No, do you?
I just thought you thought. Do me a fucking favor. Shut up, listen, and learn. Look, I know that this is your first day and you don't really know how things work around here, so I will tell you. You have no brain. No judgment calls are necessary. What you think means nothing. What you feel means nothing.
Whether I have a husband or not, I can tell you one.
Where are your kids? You say you don't have a husband because your husband left you when he cheated.
Just talk to Howard Stern.
Talk about the man who had to go find another woman because he couldn't take the constant rattling in his head from your voice.
The Love Doctor.
You're disgusting because no man can live with you.
You're a very sick man.
That's right, I'm very sick.
That's how you make your money, being sick.
You're a big, fat, divorced woman.
Yeah, right. That's what you...
Who is miserable with her job and her life and only wishes she could have sex with me.
He gives hope to the heartbroken.
First of all, let me tell you, don't call me a moron.
And heartburn to the hopeful.
You're lying.
All I know is that it really wasn't nice what you said.
He's the Love Doctor.
What's it like to be so alone?
Howard Stern.
Let's get to some phony phone calls. That's what the audience wants.
Ponce de la Phone, that's what we want.
Ponce de la Phone first. Here he is calling in a show. Obviously, Ponce de la Phone is one of those guys who makes phony phone calls, does not want to be on the show, doesn't want to talk to us on the phone. This is his craft. He gives us the phone calls and wants us to play them.
Now, I think that Ponce has a satellite, so he gets all kinds of wacky shows.
All kinds of shows. And what he has done is every time I play bits from my father on the show, because my father was a recording engineer and used to take us kids down to the recording studio on Sunday, once a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we would tape him. And my father would sing. My father would yell at me. We have those tapes. Ponce has taken those clips, those bites, if you will, and made them into actual phone calls.
Okay.
Here he is calling some show. I think it's a cable show. Let's see what happens.
Hello.
Testing.
Hey, it's Mr. Stern.
I'm going to sing a few songs for you, and I want you to join me while I sing.
All right, anytime you're ready. How about when you walk
The bear
through a
went
storm?
over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain.
This is Howard Stern's father, very good.
To see what he could
What's
see.
wrong?
This little song is for you.
All right, thank you very much.
Old man river, that old man river, he must know something he don't say.
Not that I know show tunes, but
Explain it.
very good. There it is. Hey, never walk alone. I love it.
What show is this?
It feels like
Now,
it
I'm
was
going to
that
play this
sports
back
show.
to hear the quality.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Testing. Okay.
Yeah, he calls the sports show. Now the guy knows it's my father.
Yeah, and he really gets into it.
Now, what show is this? A Korean show?
Yeah, this is he had a Korean friend of his help him get past the screener.
Okay, and this is a Korean show, and then he has Jackie calling in, apologizing to his wife for the Jessica Hahn bathtub incident.
Which is funny if it weren't even being called into a show.
Right.
예, 다시 돌아왔습니다. 오늘 주제가 좀 딱딱한 모양입니다. 그래서 전화가 연결이 좀 늦은 것 같습니다. 전화 연결 부탁드립니다. 여보세요? 여보세요?
I just want to apologize to my wife, Nancy, for the Jessica Hahn bathtub incident. It's stupid, and I'll never do anything like that again.
예, 다음 전화 부탁드립니다. 여보세요? 전화 연결 상태가 안 좋은 것 같습니다.
여보세요?
예, 전화 연결됐습니다.
네.
예.
Oh, that's funny.
Here is... thank you. Here is King of Cable.
2 calls to the same show. He torments the guy, and of course the guy has to give him a lecture.
Yeah, I love the lectures because it's like, these guys lecture.
Yeah, because these are very important shows that
Yeah.
you're making light of.
Right. These are cable shows that shouldn't be made fun of.
Hey, yes, great.
All right, so you have
well, anyways, I'm calling tonight.
All right.
I'm excited. I'd like to know your opinion about the Orioles this season. What do you think their chances are going all the way this season?
You go first. What do you think?
I think they'll go all the way with their rookie pitchers, Howard Stern and Gary Dell'Abate.
All right, we'll let you go. And, Bob, he is such a buffoon. You know that?
Here we go.
Because he won 2 tickets, and now he's made me mad he won't get the 2 tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, we got another question for the Cannons, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's his first lecture, then the kid
That's
calls
right.
back.
He's not getting the tickets now.
Yeah.
Temple's got to go against Vanderbilt, and that's no easy piece of cake.
No, Temple. You can't overlook Temple. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys. Getting back to talking about, like, high school players getting drafted. Here in Dale City, we have many great athletes. Jerry Delabate, Fred Norris, Jackie Martley, Robin Quivers are fine athletes, but they haven't had chances to be drafted, chosen by colleges. They are ranked really high and everything, and I see a great future for them, but I don't see any of the colleges knocking at the doors. They're just ranked up there with Howard Stern and Baba Booey. I thought, man.
Well, let this guy go. This Looney Tune sits at home, waits every week. Buffalo's the people I have on the phone, gets through, and has no intelligence level whatsoever. All right, let's go back to the phone. Someone intelligent wants to talk sports.
He has no intelligence level whatsoever.
But wait a minute, what's he saying about the people he buffaloes?
I know.
Those people he puts on the phone to screen the callers.
They have no intelligence whatsoever. That's what he's saying. Saying no one has any intelligence whatsoever. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
97.1 The Eagle.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
They were traveling from California to someplace. Where were they going?
Jackie's house.
Up in the Pacific. Yale.
Yale to see the president.
I guess they were going, Oh, they took a wrong turn. That's what happened to them.
That's right.
In the Sierra Nevada.
Wherever that is.
Whatever that is. And they wound up getting caught in a snowstorm, and their car was completely covered by snow, so nobody knew they were there.
That's right.
And they sat in this car for 2 months, and the woman in the car kept a diary the entire time they were in the car. They eventually died.
Wow. They couldn't get out, huh?
No.
How much snow was on top of them?
Tons.
Tons of snow? Did they eat each other?
No, they didn't eat each other. They finally did starve to death.
I'd eat the damn diary. I'll tell you that. I'd eat it. I swear I'd eat it. They starved to death, right? You mean it didn't melt in 2 months, the snow?
In 19 days. I'm exaggerating, but they weren't found for a while.
Wow.
Even after they had died. But they found this very well-detailed diary.
Anybody option the rights to that?
Oh, my goodness. Stuck in 10 feet of snow.
10 feet? You think they could, like, tunnel out a little bit every day?
You can't even open the doors.
Wow.
How are you going to tunnel out?
I don't know, man.
Well, you could roll down the window, I suppose.
Open the moonroof.
But these are old people.
They just tunnel a little bit every day. You got nothing else to do.
But it's cold. Then they'd freeze.
And eat the snow.
They were using the car, motor to keep warm for a while, I guess.
Yeah.
She was 68 and he was 75.
Oh, no wonder.
On the third day, she wrote, when I feel hysteria rising up in me, I just start praising him and talking to him, and the serenity comes.
To who, her husband?
What a loving and kind Savior we have.
Oh, to God, yeah.
Your dad and I are having such a good time in the Lord. So their faith apparently kept them going for quite some time.
God really came through for them.
Didn't save them.
Too nuts.
Oh,
thank you, God, for trapping us in a car and killing us.
No, provided water for them.
Thank you, God.
And they had 2 packets of jelly, gum, Tic Tacs, and Rolaids.
Sounds like Fred's breakfast every morning.
Quite a feast, she quipped in her diary.
That's what Fred has in his little pile over there.
Fred is going to change his diet now.
Hey, God is bountiful. All those Rolaids and...
Oh, just a minute. Can you imagine being trapped with your wife for 19 days in the snow? Would it be this pleasant an experience?
All right, honey. I tell you what. Let's cut this Rolaids in quarters. That way it'll last longer.
This is our last
like
Rolaids.
A pizza. We'll make believe this is a pizza. All right, honey, this is our last Rolaids. I love you so much, I'm going to almost let you smell it because I'm going to eat the whole damn thing. I'd be eating my wife's foot. I'd chop it off and eat it. She knows not to get trapped in the car with me.
The couple expressed joy, not self-pity. We sing, we laugh, we pray.
That must be some diary.
And our love for him and one another swells until I can hardly contain it.
It is day 17. We've been trapped in the truck now for 17 days. 17 times 24 is what? How many hours is that? I grow tired, but thank you, God, for all this food. We have 5 Rolaids left. I can't help but think if only my stupid husband knew how to read a friggin' map, we wouldn't have taken a wrong turn in the Sierra Madre.
Oh, dear. Look at the day the father died. Kids. He starts off, kids. I can't find the dome light. Writing by glove compartment light.
That's good. Run down the battery.
Dad went to the Lord at 7:30 this evening.
Oh, man. Now I can lick the ashtray without having to share with him.
March 18. It was so peaceful. I didn't even know he left.
It is my 18th day here, so it's my turn to lick the ashtray.
The last thing I heard him say was, thank the Lord.
Hello! The car smells like a sewer.
Oh, I gotta get
it. It is day 25.
It's People magazine this week. I gotta get People so we can go through the diary.
It is day 17. I just finished licking the ashtray, and the steering column tastes pretty good.
Oh.
I'm really wild. There's really not a lot to do.
They used the blanket and the car heater for 5 minutes every 2 hours. The car ran out of gas on the 7th day.
I don't even know why we were taking this stupid trip.
Where were we going?
Yeah, well, I mean, what was on our mind? It is day 14. If I read the tire changing instructions once more, I'll explode. It's so boring in here.
Oh, I have one other thing I found here to tell you.
All I can say is thank God I wasn't married to Ted Kennedy. I would have drowned 17 days ago in this car. It is weird. My husband is dead. I'm 10 feet of snow, but at least I don't have to go see a Spike Lee movie. No Spike Lee. Finally I can relax. I can finally relax in my car. And no meetings with Tom Chiazzano. And no Channel 9. This bucket seat tastes good. I knew I should buy a car with bucket seats. Why didn't she eat her husband when he died? Because a lot of times they do that when you're starving. You just eat the other person. And then she would have lived. Then she would have lived.
But then she would have been alone.
Yeah, but she was alone anyway. With no one to talk to. I must say, it is day 19. The radio knobs are like candy. They're so good. They're so crunchy. I have no idea why the wind is blowing so loud. I'm covered in 10 feet of snow. You can barely hear the wind like that.
You wouldn't hear any wind.
I think Superman's coming. Today I pretended that the steering wheel was licorice. All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go sit on some furniture.
Enough of making fun.
Hey,
it's not dead.
Hey, that's why I don't go anywhere. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, what were you saying, Robin?
Oh, stop it.
Come on, save that for tomorrow, the latex.
I am. I'm looking for it now. I've got to save it because it was a good story.
Come on, how about a song I like?
You know what I started listening to that I love?
I hate Let My Love Open the Door. I hate that song.
Okay, don't get
I hate
crazy.
this song. It drives me nuts. Let my love open the door.
But you know what I really like now? The new group I'm really into?
Who?
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah. They're great.
They're incredible.
Let my love open the door. Who likes this song? This is the one song I don't like.
Who is this?
The Who.
Oh, that's who it is.
Yeah. This is Jane's Addiction.
And it's great.
My love, open the door.
Well, isn't there another one?
My love, open the door. I'm harmonizing, please. My love, open the door.
I don't know that that's called.
My love, open the door to your heart. I don't know. Hey, Mark, come in here.
You know, only 7% of American women have been sunbathing. topless?
Yeah, and how many have been skinny dipping? I will never enjoy sunbathing topless again. I've been down here for 35 days. One thing good, though, I don't have to hear Let My Love Open the Door. Although, if My Love opened the door, I could get out of this car.
If My Love would only open the door.
Maybe I should play Let My Love Open the Door. It is kind of appropriate. Our favorite song now is Let My Love Open the Door. So I can get out of the car. My love happened to drive off the friggin' road. That's why I'm in this condition. Let my love drive off the friggin' road. Let my love drive off the friggin' road.
And there have been 10 incidences, Howard, of laboratory fires in planes since they stopped all smoking on domestic flights.
Really?
Yeah.
People smoking in the laboratories.
In the laboratories.
Today, I only wish I had a laboratory I could smoke in. I tried to sunbathe topless today, and my nips got frostbite, so I cannot do that anymore.
I want to try everything before I go.
I want to try everything that I never did in my whole life inside this car. Hey, Mark, you like I Love Open My Door? I mean, My Love Open My Door?
Or something like that?
Mark, come, open the door. Hey, come on. Hey, Fred, what can I play?
Name something. Fred will grab it for you.
Come on, Freddie, pick out a good song. My husband's last words were, I'm having chest pain. Yes. I've come to realize that toilet paper can be made out of wiper blades. Our journey has taught us so much. One never realizes how useful a car can be. All right, what do you got?
You got Dire Straits, Rascals, Billy Joel, Beatles, Paul Simon.
What do you got from Paul Simon?
Me and Julio.
What do you got from let me study this list. All right, I'll take. All right, let me have Nowhere Man, the Beatles, from Rubber Soul, the great Rubber Soul.
Nowhere Man, that guy in the car.
That is no longer our favorite song, Nowhere Man, because we're nowhere, man. See, every song relates to this. I can't believe it. The Rascals, People Gotta Be Free, because my husband and I have to be freed from this car. And Rubber Soul is today I ate my husband's rubber soles from the bottom of his shoes.
I bet you can't make me and Julio relate.
I only wish that I was with Julio instead of me husband.
Down by the
schoolyard. Anywhere but inside this friggin' car. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is the king of...
The Howard Stern Show. KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas, 97.1.
7:05 at the Eagle. I'm Les Calinas checking traffic. A fender bender northbound I-45. Writing my movie for New Line Cinema, Fart Man.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Lawton, also the author of
Under Siege and Pretty Woman.
He's out there. Hey, you can bring him in, Jonathan. Gary, you can bring Jonathan in. He's going to observe us because we're going to start the writing process after this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He's in all this week. Then this weekend we're going to do some...
What's this Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay.
He's in all this week.
Okay.
I even said to him, what's the point of us, just set up Jonathan in an observational situation. Okay. But Jonathan, you want to say hello first to the audience? Here, come on over.
Before you start to observe?
This is Jonathan Lawton. Take a seat, Jonathan. Are you observing now, or are you being a guest?
I'm observing.
Oh, really?
Even while you speak. Oh, that's
Hey, this guy's a big
amazing.
deal. I don't want anybody treating this guy wrong.
Like we treat anyone wrong,
Well,
Howard?
there are some people we abuse.
Like, I don't remember.
After we know him for 5 minutes, we're abusive.
I already kissed his ass pretty good. I've given him the grand tour, and I took him straight to the back of the door.
Did you?
Yeah.
Got to see all the naked women?
It was impressive.
Hope you got a couple of pages out of that.
Definitely.
I see scenes in my head for the movie. I can write a movie. That's why Jonathan's here. But, I see me doing cool stuff like You know.
Like what?
Having sex.
Oh, please.
You know.
That's the whole movie, Jonathan.
Yeah. Why can't it just be me having sex the whole movie? Half the movie I'm a regular guy, and the other half I'm fart man. I have super powered sex.
But you're having sex the entire time.
Yeah. Sex the entire time.
Super sex and regular sex.
New Line wouldn't go for that, though. They want to have some content also. Bastards.
Darn it, they're screwing everything up.
I see a scene where, like, girls are throwing themselves in front of my limo. I walk out of the limo, and the girls are throwing themselves in front of me. Then all of a sudden,
What does that mean, Howard? Where's that? How is that carrying along the...
I drag them by their hair up to my hotel room and have sex.
But what has that got to do with the plot?
Oh, that's Jonathan's problem. I don't worry about stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about plot. That's easy. Just put a couple of scenes in there. By the way, I have an actress coming down here today to audition for the movie.
Who would that be?
You ever hear of Jennifer Tilley?
Yes,
Meg
the
Tilley's
sister of
sister?
Meg, yes.
She's terrific. She will be in here later. She is looking for a part. That's why I asked Jonathan to come in so he can
look her over with you, huh?
Yeah. Well, I actually have... How far are we into this movie? Have you actually written it? Have you committed anything to paper yet?
Nothing to paper yet.
Really?
But I have a real...
What have you been doing?
What are you up to? Now that I got my hands on you, what the hell are you up to anyway?
Well, I'm going to be here this week just to do research and get a sense of...
But, I mean, have you been thinking about Fart Man?
Oh, yeah. He's got the whole... He already laid out the whole story for us.
Oh, no, we've got the whole story worked out.
Oh, okay. He's giving me the impression you've said nothing.
No. All we got to do is fill in the stupid little other moments.
The details.
Yeah, I mean, just the stupid, nasty details. But the actual plot has already been worked out, right?
Yeah, it's been worked out and talked about with New Line and talked about with Permit's people.
Yeah.
And they still
See, we have to deal with a couple of people. We have to deal with New Line, and then we have to deal with David Permit, who is the producer of the film.
And everybody's saying what, John?
Yeah.
They're all saying, you want to do Fart Man?
Right.
So,
but nobody believes we're really going to do this. Even like New Line can't believe it, and Permit can't accept it. But I say, hey, Permit did a bunch of movies this year that made no money.
Yeah,
so I
he
said,
should have done Fart Man this year.
I said, I think you need to do a Fart Man.
Instead of that Captain Ron.
Yeah, Captain Ron, he's sitting there. He says Permit did a whole rap to me about how he made money with Captain Ron.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Still an embarrassment.
Hey, we should call him and ask him to explain that one to him. How he made money with Captain Ron.
Must have made it for nothing, and anybody bought a ticket, he was making money.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, because like when you talk to them beforehand, they go, oh yeah, Captain Ron cost like $15 million to make. Then as soon as it doesn't do so good at the box office, only cost us $300,000 to make a stupid movie. So, you know, anything over $1 million, we made money.
As soon as that 10th person bought a ticket, we were in the green.
We made money before the movie was released. All right? But I see Fart Man being the biggest movie of next year.
Yeah.
Maybe of all time. Believe it or not.
It's going right past, what's the number one now? E.T.?
Yeah.
Going right past E.T.
Yeah, we've done
for
some
that
research.
number one slot?
Yeah.
Research.
All we'll be working on this week is whether we're going to make it R-rated or PG-rated, and Jonathan and I have agreed to make it R-rated.
I see.
We're making it R-rated. That's the end of it. End of discussion. I want no more discussion on it.
It's funny because when we talked to Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was saying he was doing something for the kids in this new movie of his, Nowhere to Run.
Yeah.
Well, he must have been taking off his clothes for the kids because that's all he does.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. Unlike Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'm doing nothing for the kids in my movie. If there's anything for kids in there, you take it out. Nobody wants to see that nonsense. So you've been giving a lot of, you've been giving a lot of thought to the movie?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, this guy doesn't do a wrong move. I mean...
Well, I want to know about his life.
We cannot go wrong with Jonathan right
What has he been
movie.
doing since the last time I saw him? Are you working on anything else?
He could be working on anything. He doesn't have to work on anything. You got a percentage of Pretty Woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just also, rich, huh?
He got paid for writing Pretty Woman, and then on top of it, got a percentage.
Part of the profit, huh?
You'd be smart to sleep with him, Robin.
Oh.
Jonathan, you got a girlfriend?
I have a wife.
Oh, you have a wife.
But he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what Robin wants to be. And if you become sugar daddy. And when you married your wife, did you have hit movies yet?
Nope, I was broke.
Really? Is she white?
Yes.
Oh. Would you like a black girlfriend? Ever go black? Never? Like to? Ever think about it? It's a whole different thing than running your hands through that afro hair. I'm telling you right now, it's a whole different experience. It's wild, man. Let me tell you.
I don't know what they're talking about.
That afro-style hair is wild. I love it.
Dark and lovely. Just trying to do
That's
a
a hair
job.
product.
Is it? Hey, that's a good one. But, so, what have you been doing anyway? So you really don't even need to write anymore.
So you just sort of sit back and relax a lot.
Well, actually, I have been doing some writing. I mean, the reason we haven't moved this project forward faster is we've been working out all the contracts, and we've been getting new line to understand the idea that we really are making Fart Man.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is Fart Man, and
the studio's a little nervous.
Well, don't they know it's on a fast track and it'll be coming out in May of '93?
Yeah, we keep reading. Did you read that? We're going to get in there fast. How long does it take for you to actually write the script? Once we have our initial meeting, which is going on this week, and then what are we going to do? We're going to meet a couple more times this week?
We're going to meet a couple more times this week.
Oh, I already have back pain from this. Yeah. Can't we just shoot the movie already?
We're going to meet a couple times, and then I'll go off and write it.
Right.
It's hard to say how long it takes to write it. It took me about a month to write Under Siege.
Did it?
We ripped the first draft, yeah.
So Fartman should take you a day.
I would think so.
It doesn't seem all that complicated.
No, I don't think. I
No,
don't think it'll take too long. I think, well, it'll take a little while.
Because you basically have it in your head, and you know how to commit it
Now,
to
how
paper.
many drafts do you do usually?
Well, you see, that depends. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when we hit new line with this thing, because it's pretty, it's going to be pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know if we're going to get, story meetings with well, what's the character motivation and
No,
scenes
I
and
say
things like
once
that,
I like the film, once I understand my motivation, once I like the film, that's it. We go in and shoot. I don't want nonsense.
When did you start running the company?
Oh, I run the company. I'm telling you, if I see a Jonathan Lawton script in its finished form, and I read it, and I will read it through once, and I'll know immediately if we're there.
Yes.
And once I say, okay, I'm ready to film,
what happens?
we go and film. That's it.
That's right.
And we cast this thing in a couple of days, and we go in and do it. I don't want any nonsense. I want to be on schedule.
Well, I know you'd like it to be that way.
That's the way it's going to go. It's going to be easy. Don't write me too many lines. I need the freedom to ad-lib a little bit in this. I need freedom. I need creative freedom.
Yeah, don't write him any words at all.
Yeah. Here's the formula I go. My bare ass, nude girls, equals big bucks. Right? How can you go wrong? A lot of ass shots. Yep.
Oh, dear.
Hey, you know what?
On film, though.
You know who's going to be the villain?
What?
Fred.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's a villain here. I don't know why he shouldn't be in the movie.
Well, nobody likes him. And he's scary. No, I don't know. Who should we get to play the villain? We need some big names in this film.
I think you're right.
We got Jennifer Tilly coming in, but I don't even know if she's big enough.
You want a star?
Yeah. You know who called me, wants to be in the movie, reminded me yesterday, wants to be in?
Who?
Sebastian Bach from
from
Skid Row. I said, well, I don't know.
But don't make him the villain.
No, I see him in one scene.
A cameo.
Where Fartman becomes very famous, and he's going to a rock concert, and they ask him up on stage. Yeah, and he jams with them, and he blows out some gas.
Brian Grazer called and said he wanted to be in the film.
Does he?
I was talking to him.
Brian Grazer?
Who's that?
He's the Ron Howard's partner.
Oh.
I know
rich
Brian.
And powerful man.
Yes.
Yes, I had meetings with him.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying
He
to
wants to
impress
be in the film?
Yeah, he said he
Really?
said he wants to be in the film.
Well, screw him. Who needs him in the film? He'll put up some money if he wants to be in it.
Got to put him in with a subtitle.
I'm thinking of somebody much bigger than Brian Grazer. I'm thinking of Melissa Rosenberg. Someone along these lines. I'm going right.
Melissa should try out.
Yeah. But, I don't know. This is going to be big. It's going to be... How can we go wrong? Hey, Jonathan, you better not screw up. I'm blaming it on him.
If anything goes wrong, it's your fault.
Oh, yeah. It's Jonathan's fault.
I'll take
crummy script. Guy was burnt out after Pretty Woman and Under Siege.
That was it.
Yeah, he flipped his lid.
He'd already done his best stuff.
Yeah, he had rich man syndrome. He got rich and he wasn't hungry anymore.
He wasn't hungry anymore.
So you don't have to write now. Now you're under no pressure, right? I mean, you really don't have to write.
No, I don't.
No.
Boy, what a nice feeling.
Yeah, because he just roams around. What do you do all day?
Well, I work. I do work.
What do you do?
I've been finishing up a rewrite for Joel Silver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
It's called Speed Racer, based on that Japanese cartoon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You just rewrote that for them?
I just rewrote that for them. I finished that up just a few weeks.
See, they come to my guy.
Well, I was just wondering because I was getting this impression that he did nothing.
No. He's making tons of dough.
And there's another project of mine that I wrote a while ago that I've been taking meetings on called Indigo Cat.
Oh yeah.
Which is we're just about to set up.
Is that right?
It's going to be a big movie.
Yeah.
It's Pretty Woman with a Cat Burglar.
Pretty Woman with a Cat Burglar? Couldn't I be the woman in this one? Couldn't I be the pretty woman? I see myself
you
in
know,
that.
after your Gilligan's Island playing Ginger.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think you could do it.
Oh, he's got a whole bunch of projects. Everybody wanted him. Oliver Stone, they all wanted him. They wanted him for Under Siege, too. But he knew Fart Man was in his blood.
That was next for him.
That was next.
it.
You don't want to get typecast.
No, that's right. And I think you're right. I think it'll be a huge hit.
Oh, I know it'll be a huge hit. Because I've seen all these other movies. There's nothing going on. You talk about, Hoffa was going to be such a big hit. Who cares already? And then you go to, you take a movie. What was the movie you went to see? Madonna, right? They get Madonna.
Right, Body of Evidence.
And Willem Dafoe.
And they screw it up.
They screw it up. Well, we're not going to screw up. I'm telling you, I'm a movie star. Damn it, I know it.
You feel it inside.
I feel it
There's
inside
a
of me.
movie star waiting to get out.
And let me tell you something. If you talk to any of the greats,
Yes.
Bogart,
Oh, gee.
somebody
we could talk to.
Hold on a second. You talk what made them different than all the other actors?
What made them different?
They felt inside they were big.
Oh.
And they were on the verge of something big.
He talks to Bogart.
This is going to be a great movie. Real villains. No comic book villains. Real villains.
I wonder what that means. Politicians?
Unbelievable. Fart Man battling real villains.
Well, who do you see? Who's a great villain today?
Well, I was thinking either Fred Gwynn, Telly Savalas, Eli Wallach, Joe Pesci, or perhaps Bill Boggs, who used to host a midday show here in New York. If we can't get those other guys.
He now works weekends here, you know.
Yeah, he's available during the week to shoot. All right, I have to take a break. Now you have just been inside a writing meeting.
Well, have you been observing, Jonathan?
You got any ideas?
Or you've been
just sitting
too
here?
busy?
Yeah. Really? Really? Oh, you're a liar.
You better leave your brain to science.
Yeah. But as a matter of fact, Robin, you don't know it, but Jonathan is here also observing you, Fred, and Jackie.
Well, now I resent that.
Because who knows? There might be parts in it for all the crew.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, well, New Line said that they want to try to get all of your people in it.
That's
because
right.
They think that it's like a troupe, you know, and they got to keep it together.
Well, as long as they behave themselves and understand who the star is.
You know what? When you were having that conversation with Sting, I was wondering.
Yeah. What were you wondering?
Whether you were going to do a sting on us.
Yes. No, well, yeah, I might have to, but don't worry, you'll get a phone call at least, not from me, but from what's on my people.
Somebody. Well,
right.
who will it be?
That's right. You know, Paul Schrader wrote Taxi Driver in 10 days. You should have Fartman written before the end of this show.
I was going to say, aren't you
That
finished
should work.
already?
You don't sit there. Give him a pen and paper. All right, we're going to take a break. And then when we come back, we have to take phone calls from around the country.
Yes.
Jennifer, actually, maybe we should start some news because Jennifer Tilley's going to be here and she wants to audition.
Really?
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be.
I thought she had a job.
She has a job, but obviously, I saw the pilot. I don't think it's. I don't think it's going to be around that long. She might be. She's going to be. She's going to be looking for work very soon.
I see.
And I'm thinking of
She's
casting.
keeping her options open.
Are we interested in her for the movie?
She's a great actor.
Is she?
She's really very talented.
We like her.
Very pretty and very talented.
Very talented.
Yeah?
She really is. I
Maybe
think you should think about it.
I'll take a look at
Why don't you
her
think about
seriously later on in the program. Well, anyway, here you've been privy to what is called a writing session. This is a jam session between the star and the writer.
Yeah.
And
now, what kind of credit will you get in this film? Are you
myself?
the creator?
No. I am just merely a player.
A player.
I am not a creator.
Now, come on. Who is Fartman based on? Based on?
Well, it's based on me doing all the Fartman bits on the radio.
Right,
but
a character created by.
Well, I don't need that.
Oh.
Jonathan can have all the glory.
All right.
He can have a. But then if it sucks, I can pin everything on him. It wasn't my idea. Well, I'll be looking at Jennifer later on, and I suspect that you'll be observing her as well.
Sure.
Nice
Now,
jugs
did he
on
get
her.
to help cast Pretty Woman?
Did you cast that at all? No, they didn't include you in that.
Not real. Well, we originally had it set up at.
Just say no. You didn't. Tell the truth.
Well,
you did.
We were a little involved in. My manager and I were involved in with Julie Roberts.
You were?
My manager was the one that picked Julie Roberts. Disney
Really?
wasn't really hot on her.
No.
No, we brought her from. We set it up at Vestron with Julie Roberts, and they weren't sure about her. They auditioned a lot of other actresses.
Really?
And she really made the film. But
well, that's good.
Beyond that, I didn't have much.
See,
but
so he does have an eye for this kind of
My
thing.
wife doesn't.
really.
My wife doesn't want me playing any love scenes, but disregard any input that she might give you.
It is a love story.
You bet it is.
It is a love story.
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's basically the story. I'm not going to give away the story on the air because look, the movie has a lot riding on it. I'm not going to burn out the story right now. But I have heard the story, and this is a love story.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the classic. It reminds me of Gone with the Wind in a way.
In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways, yes.
You're Rhett Butler?
In a sense, yes.
Or are you Scarlett?
Rectum Butler. And it has very little to do with actual farting. There is fart scenes in it, but it's more of a love story than anything.
Yeah, really.
Oh, this would be the date movie of '93.
Yeah, no, it is.
This would be a dating movie.
Yeah. Like My Bodyguard.
It's like My Bodyguard, or Ghost, actually.
Or Ghost, yeah, a lot like Ghost.
Right. All right. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after.
See what you learn on this show?
Yeah, right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show will be back in a moment on 97.1 The Eagle.
8:36 at the
Morning Show, exclusively on 97.1 The Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
While we're here, it's one big happy family. You notice everyone's coming in during the commercial trying to sort of be noticed?
I was shocked that Scott was one of the first people through the door.
Scott, the engineer, was in here trying to get himself a part in the movie. This is like the Lucy show. Well, Ricky, I want a part in Fart Man. Honey, don't you know? Don't you know something, honey? That you can't get a part in the movie? You know that you and Ethel go shopping or something? I come home. You talk to Jonathan later, all right? You make some dinner. All right, goodbye, honey. Ricky. But Scott, the engineer, of all people, looking for a role in the movie?
What did he say he could do? I thought he was proposing himself.
Jackie said Scott could spin the records at the rap party. That's what he could do. I don't know. Who else you want to observe before I go to the phones? You want to observe Stuttering John at all?
I've met him out there.
Do you want to observe him under this setting?
Sure.
You do? All right, Stuttering John, quickly for the movie. Are you interested in any of the other guys? Gary Delabate or...
Gary's great. I mean, his performance in Butt Bonzo Fiesta.
Right. What about Scott the engineer? You're not interested in him for the movie, are you? I think that's going a little crazy. What is it, Gary?
I thought I heard you call me.
Yeah. You want to be auditioned?
For the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott, you want to be in it?
Sure.
Why
not? I mean, why say no?
Howard, shouldn't Jonathan spend some time actually in Robin's little cubicle there?
Why?
To make you uncomfortable.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely not. Hey, Jonathan's going to sit in on one of our writing sessions today, too, Jackie and Fred.
Oh, you have to write today, then?
Then we have to write. I was going to go home early. Now we have to work so we can be observed.
Oh, boy.
So you guys better have something funny to write. Well, I'm not going to work hard. Stuttering John, you want to be in the movie real bad.
Yes, I do.
But, hey, seriously, we're going to have, like, a lot of non-professionals in this movie?
Jonathan, we graduated from NYU.
Can't you have somebody play John?
Can you have someone play Stuttering John? What? Say that?
A real strong central plot, but there'll be a lot of room for flexibility in the rest of it.
Oh, really?
We'll have room for ad-libbing and stuff like that, because you do that really well.
Really?
We want to have a lot of room for ad-libbing. But, New Line said, we really want to make sure that we get the whole...
Yeah, well, screw New Line. They don't know a thing in the world.
Could I be a
They
villain?
got one hit, Ninja Turtles, and Freddy Krueger. That's it.
Is this going to end up like the Dice movie where Hot Tub Johnny gets one line at the end and nobody knows who he is?
No.
Or will I be seen?
Hey, you'll be lucky if you'll even be heard. Listen to this guy. Suddenly, now he wants... You know what, Gary? Just for that comment, you're not in the movie at all. You're out. I don't want him written in.
Refer to him off camera.
Yeah. Just say Gary. Gary's not here.
I would rather be played by somebody handsome than actually be in it.
Yeah, like Joe Buttafuoco got like Jack Scalia to play him.
Look at that kid in the picture. John Oates would be a perfect.
What kind of role do you see for Stuttering John? Seriously, I don't see how you're going to work him in.
I like to be the villain.
No, nothing major. You don't see a major role for them.
No. But I mean, it's hard without revealing the plot. But
I
think
see.
there's a way to,
work him in.
He is an arch rival Stutter Man.
Stuttering Man. You see him as a superhero, Stuttering Man?
I thought we were all going to sort of be ourselves.
No. I scratched that idea. I don't like any of you. I don't want you being yourself.
Thank you.
I can't be anybody else, so I'm
That's
out.
right.
Well, what is he going to do but be himself?
I'm going to get Mr. Ed to play Gary. That's what I'm working towards.
You wanted a big actor.
Hello, Howard. Hello there, Howard. This is Gary. Where's my echo, Scott? Dick.
Out of the movie.
Out of the movie. And you're out, too. Believe me, Scott, you'll never make it into the movie.
I know. I bet you by 10 o'clock today, you're doing the movie alone.
Yeah. All right, everyone out. That's enough auditioning. Thanks. Everyone gone. I'm busy now. I got to take phone calls from around the
John didn't even get to speak in his own behalf.
Stuttering John had nothing to say for the audition. Idiot.
The most memorable performances were on television because we would put her on the Hollywood Squares game. I love the Hollywood Squares, and I always thought Hollywood Squares would be great with real, crazy characters. And Suzanne was just in the 9 boxes with these crazy folks. And she didn't think she belonged there. She felt this was terrible. I didn't mean to demean her at all. I thought she'd have fun with it. But she hated it, and she didn't like when we asked dog questions.
Channel 9 show writer Al Rosenberg.
She is just a find. They're out there. And she really does have some sort of incredible attachment to Underdog. Does Underdog sniff his own ass? He would never do that. He's a superhero. Does he lick his own balls? He would never do that just to make her crazy. And then, she's just one of those personalities that you're just, it's like finding a gold nugget in the dirt. She's out there. It's great.
Whatever we put her in, she was brilliant. We gave her an award, and we said, Suzanne, say whatever you want about me. And she got up, and she made this horrible speech about me where I was the worst person in the world. And it was terrific. And she went running out of there, and then she'd accuse us of locking her in the studio, which we never did. But Suzanne is, she's a gem. I think she's great and fascinating to listen to. She's really at her best when she's talking about Underdog and getting agitated. But she, of course, doesn't like that.
I hate to interrupt, but we have only a small window of opportunity to get a hold of Underdog Woman.
Oh, okay.
Only this half hour.
You're kidding. We have a small window of opportunity.
Well, we don't want to miss out on that. She wants a serious interview. I said, okay, no problem.
Look, I have ground rules.
You got the ground rules?
Yeah.
What are they?
She talked about that, she talked about a lot of stuff, but she wants you to interview her as a serious person, and she wants you to suspend your modus operandi, were her exact words.
Suspend my modus operandi?
Well,
Yes.
she is a crime fighter.
Right.
So she would use those
Right.
police terms.
She said that she wanted me to let you know that you're very evil, and that Jonah warned the wicked people of Nineveh, and they were spared, and she's warning you so that you can be spared as well. How the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, lost their whole families because they didn't listen. She said you were one of the worst of human vices. Okay, so here are the ground rules. Number 1, you must ask simple, straightforward questions.
Okay.
Number 2, don't intrude or ask leading questions or go off on a tangent. Number 3, don't interrupt in mid-sentence. And number 4, no R or X-rated antics. And then, but she did say finally, after I went through the whole thing with her, she talked about how she gets some really bad feedback from her priest and others.
Oh.
And then she said she did, however, wonder why her priest was watching it.
Yeah, right. Gary said to her, well, she got a lot of bad feedback from the people at church. And then Gary says to her on the phone, well, then why are those people, how do they even see it?
Yeah.
If they're church-going people. She goes, well, that is true.
She said that Jackie and Fred must wise up or risk terrible punishment.
From Underdog?
Yeah, no, from upstairs, God.
Oh, from God.
And she said that Underdog was...
Hey, I've said the same thing. I can't argue with that.
She said that Underdog was made... the Underdog cartoon made Underdog look like a fool to children. And now you're carrying the torch by making Underdog look like a fool to adults.
Oh, I am?
Right.
Oh, okay.
But when we got through the whole thing, we got through the rules and regulations, she did say... I asked her if she would come on, and she said that, in a way, this was a real superhero drive, because there's a real need for decency. And she's going to punish the adversaries of Underdog and come on and go on this drive for decency.
She's going to do battle against me.
Yeah, she said you were...
You're an evildoer.
Yeah. I have all these notes here. She said you were sinister also, and she wanted to know if you had any conscience. And she said that our show was a great example of parasiticalism.
Suzanne?
Yes?
Hi, it's Howard. You're on the air.
Yes?
How you doing?
Just all right, I guess.
Gary tells me you're all upset. And Robin's here, too, and Jackie and Fred. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what's the deal? I thought I was helping making you famous. Now I hear you're mad at me.
I think you're intelligent enough to know just where your methods do more harm than good. The most important thing is the exposure has not given me an influx of invitations or offers anywhere to come out and dance, whether it's as underdog or just dancing in general. It has not improved my status or my career.
It will, though. It will. It will. You'll see. It doesn't happen like overnight.
You think it takes time?
It does. It takes like a few, you got to give it like a couple of weeks, and you'll see the offers will be pouring in.
I considered that, but being among other guests such as you've had, except maybe Gene Rayburn and J.P. Morgan, and especially the other questionable antics, which I either eyewitnessed or have heard about from others.
Yeah.
No, let me finish.
Yeah.
People will remember only my being among, unsavory circumstances and will consider me unworthy of future offers for performance.
Are you saying you're better than those other people?
No, I'm saying, come on now, you know very well.
What's wrong with the other people who are on the show? Aren't they all God's children? Shouldn't they have a right to... I mean, the guy with the pots has a goofy act, but the underdog thing is an unusual act.
It doesn't have to be vulgarized among R or X-rated other examples.
I don't think banging your head with pots
is X-rated.
Is X-rated.
First of all, I find it interesting that all of your church friends saw you on my show, which proves to you that all of your so-called church-going types are busy watching the Howard Stern show. Think about it. So what kind of hypocrites are they? You know why? Because they're just having a good time. There's nothing wrong with the Howard Stern show. There's nothing wrong with appearing on it. There's nothing wrong with being underdog. And there's nothing wrong with appearing with wild people. It's fun. It's part of our society. It's culture.
She said that there were, she said she saw some unsavory things, and she had been reported to about some unsavory things. What unsavory things?
Yeah, what kind of unsavory things went on?
Well, particularly, the questions asked to the Hollywood Squares panelists, things that really that shouldn't be brought up in public, things about orgasm, drug abuse, lesbianism, the Ku Klux Klan, everything, and especially the questions you asked me about heterosexuality and did I exemplify every behavior of a conventional dog in terms of either eating or especially removal of impurities. That kind of stuff is totally inappropriate.
But we're interested in you. I wanted to know, I was reading a book that said that in the animal kingdom there is 10% homosexuality among dogs.
Well, that does not apply to underdog, and it certainly does not apply to the average cartoon animal character who, although he's animal in form, he acts infinitely more human. And I'm sure from the cartoon shows you looked at as a child, you must have found that to be true.
Yes, but the point was we weren't asking you about underdog. I was just asking you a dog question.
Well, the people who made up those questions should have had better sense to realize that I was more concerned about performing art impersonation and not about dogs per se.
Are you saying Deputy Dog wasn't gay?
Never mind that.
No, because Deputy Dog was.
Was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the cartoon was.
Yeah?
I mean, it was implied. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Wow. The cartoon was gay. What happened to Susan? I was doing so good with her.
She did mention to me last night that at any given moment, unlike the TV show, she could exercise her right to hang up.
Oh, okay.
And then in Atlantic City, the medical examiner's office is trying to determine whether a piece of flesh found in a sandwich in a casino cafeteria on Saturday belonged to a human or an animal. The flesh is believed to be the penis of a human.
Wait a second. Hold it a second. The penis of a human or small animal?
Yes.
Imagine if it was a human and they go, it's probably a small animal. Small animal penis. They found this where?
In a sandwich at the Sands Hotel. An employee was eating in the Sands Hotel and cafeteria, casino cafeteria.
Was Jerry playing there?
No. And apparently he bit into this sandwich and it wasn't exactly what he ordered.
Homo.
The medical examiner is expected to make a determination as to exactly what it was today.
If it looks like it's from a slug, That's my penis.
No.
I've been missing it for a couple of
Really?
days.
Are you looking?
I'd like it back.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Wouldn't another important question not only where it came from, but how the hell it got there?
Yeah, how to get in that sandwich? Well, you got to figure it got in there from some employee sticking it in the food or something.
Yes, but you know those things, they make those sandwiches so fast, huh?
They do.
You know, they just grab. They don't look at what it is, I don't think.
How'd the guy even taste the penis?
How would he know?
Yeah, you know, what kind of sandwich was it?
They don't say.
How's the guy know that's
just
penis?
automatically know?
Yeah.
Man, oh man, let me look in here
Once you
because
did
that tastes like...
You know, that tastes like penis. Uh-oh. Now they're going to know I know what it tastes like. All right, well, anyway, there it
That's
is.
what's happening, folks.
What is it?
I know we're getting ready to leave, but do you want to talk to the woman who was the victim of the thing in the food?
The penis thing?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
Well, she ate the penis?
Well, yeah, she says it's a big cover-up.
I thought it was a man who ate it.
No, he said it was
Just an employee.
Oh. Hi, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. My name is,
Well, don't give your name.
Okay.
Well, wait a second. Why is his phone so...
Yeah, why don't you tell your brother to get off the phone?
This is her brother.
Well, let her get on the good phone.
Okay, the only thing we want to do, can you suggest a lawyer?
All right, but first I want you to put the girl on the phone so I can hear the whole story.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on
And
the
then I will make the necessary legal. I, in fact, might want to represent you myself for just a small fee. Because when a Howard Stern steps into the courtroom, and I would suggest that we sue for $50 to $75 million, just from what Robin has told me about your story.
Now, wait a minute. What do they call that? You want to take this on...
I will take this on for no money up front. I just want to work what they call a percentage.
Right, but they call that something. Lawyer, Mr.
I don't want to scare her or intimidate her with my legal terms.
Mr. Esquire.
Yeah, no, I will. Howard Stern Esquire. It's not often that I take a case on personally.
Mm-hmm.
But this might be a case I might have to step in. Now, describe to me exactly what happened. I will have to now I will act as your attorney. Describe to me what happened.
Okay, I went up to the cafeteria.
Yes.
It was Friday night, and it was 2:20 in the morning.
Did you say Friday night?
Yes.
2:20 in the morning or Friday night?
Yes.
All right. So in other words,
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. Now, the first thing I've got to say as your lawyer is you got to know what day this happened to you. So you've got to say Saturday morning, 2:20 a.m.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I went up to the cafeteria to eat lunch, and I ordered sloppy Joe, and I sat down.
Well, you really got Joe, didn't you? Well, there's no case here. When you bit in, did anyone yell ouch? Because there might have still been attached.
No.
All right, you know, I've done that. I put stuff in a hot dog roll. You know.
All right, so sloppy Joe is what you ordered.
Okay, so I sat down to eat it, and I was cutting it all up, and
You cut up the sloppy Joe. In other words, now let me stop you here for a second.
This comes on a plate.
Yeah.
Okay. You took the buns. You had two buns?
Yes.
Okay, one bun actually, two sides to it. And you opened it up, or you had it closed?
And was the Joe
It was open. I opened it up.
It was open.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in other words, it was open, and there were both sides of the bun were covered with sloppy Joe.
Yes.
All right.
And
And then you looked at the sloppy Joe and began to cut it up.
Yes.
Because you like the bread cut into small pieces.
Yeah, because it was too messy to pick up and hold to eat.
I see.
Very good. There's no problem with that. I'm just curious in your eating habits. It has nothing to do with the case. All right. Now, you'll be surprised. As your attorney, I will ask you questions that you will think have nothing to do with, as they say, jurisprudence. But don't worry about it. I will take care of it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, were there any testicles in your salad?
No.
Okay. All right. I just want to see what kind of case we have here. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, so I started cutting it up.
Go ahead.
And I looked to the side of the plate in some of the meat, and it was laying there.
The penis was laying
Yes.
You didn't cut it?
No.
Now, hold it a second. I have to stop you right there.
You didn't taste it?
No, I didn't eat it.
Now, hold it a second. Hold it a second. You were looking at the sloppy Joe, and there, laying in it, at first it looked like just something that didn't belong in a sloppy Joe.
Right.
But it was covered with sauce and everything.
Right.
I see. So what did you do? You started to scrape it to the side of the plate?
Yes.
Oh.
Now, was it in a love-making state, or...
No.
I see. All right. I have to know all these
How
things.
did it would look like a big piece of meat that hadn't been ground up at first, right? Did it
No.
have a sauce on it?
It looked just like a real one.
Really?
Now, how big would you say what we call the offendee? How big was that?
Offendee.
It was little, maybe an inch.
That's not that little. I don't mean to get personal on this, but...
It looked like more than just a part of. Looked like a whole thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, she sounds to be just... Somebody check Andy Bloom's pants.
Oh.
Because it sounds remarkably like Andy Bloom, our program director in Philadelphia. 1 inch. Was it very, very shriveled?
Was it? No, it wasn't shriveled.
Was it circumcised?
Yes, it seemed to be. It looked just like it.
So we know it wasn't Fred.
Nobody rubbed it, did they?
No.
All right, that would have been kind of interesting. All right, now let me get this straight.
Was it raw or was it cooked?
It might have been cooked because it was in the sloppy dough.
All right, now.
In the trays.
So what did you do when you saw the penis?
I didn't know what to do. I got sick.
But you were aware of what it was immediately?
All I did was, I pushed it off on a napkin, and I threw the rest of the plate away because I was sick. I couldn't eat no more after that.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the rest of the sloppy joe. Now, did you at least suck the sloppy joe sauce off of it?
No.
I see. All right, now.
But you carried it very gingerly in that napkin.
All right. Did you ask for a hot dog bun?
No.
So in other words, you treated this very seriously. Did you throw up?
No, I didn't. I was sick, though.
I see. You were sick. Now, were there teeth marks in this?
No.
No. Okay. Now.
Did it look like a jagged cut at the end of it or a smooth cut?
That's a very relevant question.
A smooth cut.
A very smooth cut.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, it said in the paper that this could have been a small animal penis or a man who really would have missed his penis. And was there a determination made right there on the spot? What happened? Did you give the napkin to one of the kitchen help?
No, I didn't. I brought it downstairs with me.
Were any of the kitchen help being taken away by an ambulance at the time this happened? All right. Was there a condom on the penis?
No.
All right. I have to ask these questions. I'm your attorney. I have to know everything that happened. So now, here you are with a penis in a napkin, and you're taking it where? Where do you take this napkin?
I took it down to where I work.
To where you work?
Mm-hmm.
What are you, a dealer?
No.
A penis dealer? A blackjack dealer. I see, Rob. Are you a dealer in the hotel?
No.
What are you? What is your job?
A cashier.
You are a cashier?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And you don't believe any fraternity guys were staring, like maybe this was some kind of prank being played on you?
No.
I see. Now, you took it down. Now, why did you take it to the cashier booth?
Well, I wanted to see what it was because, it looked too real and I couldn't believe it, so.
Right.
Did you touch it to see if it was human or, had been living material rather than something plastic?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Have you ever been with a man?
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm just curious. Listen, I know you're embarrassed, but let me tell you something. There's no way I can help you legally unless we go through all of it.
This is your deposition.
This is what... Thank you, Robin. That is a deposition, what I'm taking right now. This is legal?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, do you believe that your lunch had any syphilis, clap, or herpes on it?
No.
I see, because that's relevant to the case. That could make the award that much bigger. If we can determine what was on the penis.
Are you afraid of sloppy joes now?
Yeah.
Yes, good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Now you suddenly don't feel like eating so much anymore, do you?
No.
In fact, you have now what is called an eating disorder, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the sight of food or anything makes you cry, does it not?
Just about.
Yeah. And when you look at food, now you don't trust anybody.
No.
And you are having a problem performing sexually because now the very thought of penis makes you ill. Are you not? Seriously?
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, are you a client?
Are you married?
Are you married?
No.
That's relevant.
Yeah, because her husband could have sued too.
Right. Can you get married quickly? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
I see.
We have to name him, maybe.
I might have to subpoena him, if you don't mind that word. In fact, the very word subpoena makes you nuts. Is that not true?
Yes.
I see what you're saying. Well, let me tell you something. What I would do in this case is, when you took it to the cashier's...
yeah, we're still at the cashier. What did the head cashier do?
What did the head cashier do?
Well, it was my supervisors, and they all looked at it, and they all
agreed it was
that's
penis.
what it looked like.
Yes. They agreed that it was penis.
Yes.
And you took the napkin with the penis, and what did you do then to inform authorities?
I didn't. My supervisors, they notified heads of security.
I see.
And they went in, and they cut it open to see if they wanted to see if it was rubber.
Oh.
I see.
And they cut it open, and he said there was a channel.
A channel?
Mm-hmm.
What channel was it?
Channel 9? Because we can't mention that. All right, now come on.
There was a channel?
What channel was it?
I don't know.
What do you mean by
He
a
said
channel?
a channel that's usually in one of them.
I see. In other words, he was familiar with the inside of penis.
I guess so.
Uh-huh.
This is very strange.
This is very strange.
I've never cut open one of those, and I wouldn't know about it.
You are a nurse.
That's right.
You actually slashed a few of them, but you never cut them open. So I'm very, very angry. But so now you say that you handed over, the penis is no longer in your possession, is that correct?
No, I don't have it. Atlantic City Police has it.
They do have it. The police have it.
Mhm.
So that is now marked evidence A. Robin, mark that evidence A.
All right.
Or tag it 1.
Is it in 2 pieces now? Did he
No, he just cut down the middle.
I see.
He didn't cut it in half, though.
Now, who is this man that he is qualified to cut this in half?
Well, he's the head of security, and he had to do it. He had to do it to make sure it wasn't rubber in order to inform the police.
He couldn't just touch it and
No.
that.
Well, he didn't want to get it excited. Now, do you think this evidence will stand up in court?
I think so. Enough people seen it to
Then
say that's what it looked like.
we might want to get a female judge then. I'm thinking now what I would like to do is file a lawsuit on your behalf for the sum of $100 million if that's just for what they call, what kind of damages is it when you look at food and stuff and you get sick? Emotional distress and psychological. Now, have you been back to work since this incident?
Yes, I have.
Now you
not to the cafeteria.
No, I haven't been there.
Right, and you have not eaten since this happened.
I've eaten, but not meat.
And you've reported this to a doctor, I hope.
To the EMT.
Yes.
Who's EMT?
Emergency medical technician.
Yes, at the Sands.
Oh, believe me, that's good enough. But I want you to, as your lawyer, I want you to go to a doctor today and describe your eating disorder to him.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have sexual, oral, and edible trauma. And that's good for another $100 million.
Oral and edible.
At any time, did your food squirt anything at you?
No.
I have to ask that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But you can't use squeeze bottles now. You can't, get the ketchup or...
Do you ever want to sleep with a man again?
I don't know.
You're sexually confused now. Now you're thinking of becoming a lesbian, aren't you?
Yes.
No, excuse me, sir. I have to counsel my client.
Yes.
Excuse me for 1 minute.
Give you a moment to talk to your client.
Please give me a second to talk to my client. I'm going to take you off the air for a second, okay?
Okay.
Please hold the line. Now, let me put you on hold. Robin, I need to what they call privately counsel.
Yes, go ahead. Now, once he counsels his client, I suppose we will resume the testimony. I feel like it's divorce court.
My client wishes to change her statement that she previously made. I want that entered into the record.
Now, what? Was she she didn't understand the question?
She didn't understand the question.
You want to rephrase the question?
Now, the questions I was asking you were coming very fast, you said, and that you could not understand all my questions. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Yes. Now, sexually speaking, when you hear about a man and his organ and things like that, what happens to you inside?
I get sick still.
You do get sick.
Mm-hmm.
And you get so sick that you no longer want to be with men. Is that correct?
Yes.
And to the point where you might only consider being with women. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see. She didn't understand the questions.
Well, I was going to ask her if, she sort of had possession of this penis. Now, did she feel comfortable giving it to that security?
I object.
Oh.
And let me say that I no longer want you instructing the witness or leading the witness.
I'm sorry, I was just asking a question.
Does the sight of bratwurst make you aroused? I mean, Robin, not you. I could care less about what you said. Robin, does bratwurst get you aroused? So you do admit that. Have you recently asked your boyfriend to squat and dunk into a sloppy Joe on macaroni and cheese?
No.
All right, let me tell you something. You definitely have a case. There's no two ways about it because you are traumatized. And I am going to...
There's no reason for this.
I believe I'm going to have to turn this case over.
To
that great attorney, Dominic Barbara. That is who comes to mind on this. Because he'll clean them out of more loot. Now, here's the thing, though. I believe that this should be what they call a contingency case.
That's what it's called. I'm taking this on contingency.
All right. I, of course, will advise Dominic on what it is he will have to do for you, and I will take part of his fee. You see?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's the right... Yeah, I believe he'd be right. What about F. Norris Esquire, the famous attorney?
Is he still taking cases?
Fred, are you retired or...
I'll check my docket.
My docket. Hit you over the head with a hammer. I'm afraid Dominic would eat the evidence, though.
Yeah, really.
See, that's why I'm...
If it's still got some sauce on it.
I have an attorney I will recommend to you. But if it's going to be contingent case, I would...
Contingency.
No, I'm an attorney now. We call that contingent. It's a buzzword.
All right.
I would recommend that you pay no more than 10% of the settlement, because this will be a huge settlement.
Okay.
All right? That's my first advice to you. And I will, now, we should link Dominic up on the line here and get him working on the case, shouldn't we?
You really think she has a case?
Absolutely. Do I think she has a case? The woman is traumatized. She's thinking of becoming a lesbian.
No, okay. We have to have some... She has to be seen by doctors.
I will have to examine you. How fast can you get down here?
He's a doctor and a lawyer.
And please have an enema before visiting my office. Excuse me, Dr. Jackie?
Enema's just for fun of it.
Right. You don't really need an enema.
Like the Three Stooges taking your
Hey, you know what she was telling me off the air? When she hears the Oscar Mayer Wiener jingle, she breaks out in a sweat. You should hear all the side effects. Absolutely, she has a case. The woman's been traumatized. She'll no longer eat meat.
It's 10:27 at the Eagle. You've been listening to the best of the Howard Stern Show. Howard and Robin will be back live tomorrow with a big announcement.
But I just knew after she had the baby on time and
Yeah.
she wasn't coming till Wednesday. I thought she'd just fly up.
My mother-in-law is such a nudnik that I had this crazy feeling like she was going to jog all the way to New York as soon as she heard Allison went into labor and beat
Not
the plane,
unheard of.
beat the plane to New York.
Beat the baby here.
Right. Like the Bionic Man. Yeah, the Flash.
The bionic grandma.
But she gets crazy, you know, like when
she gets charged up.
When she comes to town, because people say, "What are you talking about, Howard?" When she comes to town, my mother-in-law will literally, almost like you know how a wolf protects her children.
She forms a protective shield.
Yeah, she will now be around that baby, and even if I come in the room and she realizes she has to give up control of the baby for 3 seconds, she gets panicky. And she'll just, and what she does is she doesn't leave the room. She just stares at me and comments on what I'm doing until I get annoyed and leave and give her the baby.
She supervises.
Yeah. She does color commentary. Dottie? And she does it in baby talk. Dottie? Because I'll say, oh, I want to hold the baby. Oh, Dottie wants to hold baby. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. Baby will be held by Dottie. I understand. Dottie, yes.
And then sometimes she strokes you while you're doing it.
Yeah, she pats my head.
Yeah.
She pets me. She pets me while I do it. So it becomes a totally, the experience can only be shared with her.
Well, there are no experiences to be had without her.
Right.
Not with the baby.
Yeah, and then she gets like, and then she'll be like, okay, Dottie held the baby. Now I'll help you, and I'll do, and baby has to be changed. She'll come up with an activity
Give it
where...
to me, give it to me.
Yeah, and she might as well say, just give me the baby. And I don't mind. I mean, it's kind of neat because I got a lot of work to do and stuff, and it's good that she's there. Don't get me wrong, but it's a double-edged sword. Then all of a sudden, when it was kind of nice having some time alone with my wife and the baby, It was kind of nice.
Yeah. But did you talk to her over this time?
Yeah, I called her a bunch of times, and she was really happy that I kept her posted. I don't mind doing it over the phone. I kept her posted the whole delivery. I took the phone that you gave me, which came in really handy.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Even though I now read that those phones give brain cancer.
I know. I'm reading that, too. And I said, Howard, put the phone down.
I know.
Stop calling me.
I'm calling you like this. Because I said to Robin, I'll call you during the delivery. Because I figured you're one of those people who would really be interested.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start calling everyone. I figured I'll call Robin, tell her how things are going. So I was in the hallway with that thing. It was kind of cool. I got my wife is practically collapsing from the labor pains, and I'm on the phone with Robin. And I'm saying to my wife, when I'm on the phone, stay close to me. I'm getting good reception over here. And she's just charging up and down the floor. But I want to make sure I could stay on the phone. I didn't want to lose the connection.
I wondered where she was at the time.
Yeah, well, I brought my book with me. I had your number, and I just, I called everyone. Anyone who was like, into it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call Jackie during the delivery.
Oh, man.
Hey!
I almost called you at about 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what Allison told me.
And Allison said to me, that's not right. She's getting a day off. She probably wants to sleep. I go, yeah, but she said she wanted to know what was going on.
You could have called at that time.
Yeah, I don't know. So she talked me out of it.
But it would have been fine. I'd have understood.
Right. I don't know. I wouldn't have. If I was you. If I was
I
you.
know how excited you get.
Yeah, I was really psyched. I was really pumped up. I was more pumped up than ever.
Now, how did it start? I mean, when did you know this is it?
Well, she was getting kind of crampy on Friday night when I got home. And she goes, I know it's going to be this weekend. And I said, if it's Saturday, I'm gonna have to beat you because Saturday I had a meeting. Well, you know.
People do that, you know.
Well, she didn't have the birth on Saturday.
Well,
did she?
You scared her.
It's just the threat of the beating.
You're terrible. Don't do that. But he's kidding.
I'm kidding, of course. I never beat my wife, except on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, boy.
Because that's a manly thing to do.
Good thing she didn't hold over till then.
Right? Oh, that would have been it. Hey, what's going on with the big Super Bowl party?
Nothing.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
You're not kidding, nothing.
Well, of course, we haven't been able to interview women.
Who's coming down to massage us, and what guys are going to be in here to be massaged?
Okay, there's 2 women coming down.
Right,
so
Jackie,
far.
we know, is out because he.
Jackie's out.
My wife.
Jackie, you still out?
Really? My wife just had a baby, and I'm going to tell you something. I had a whole heavy thing with
Can we call Jackie's wife on the phone and ask permission?
Would you do it if you got permission?
No.
I didn't think so, so I don't think it's worth doing.
Oh, darn.
Boy,
she's got him trained.
He's completely pussy whipped.
She'd give you permission and you wouldn't accept?
Because his wife is weird with it. On the air, she'll say yes.
Right,
Sure.
I know his wife. I know her better than I know my own wife.
And he knows her, too.
And he knows her, too.
Jackie.
If Jackie gets a rub down from a woman, his wife will literally go into a massive depression. She thinks Jackie's such a hot bill of goods.
Everybody wants him.
But even my wife said, how insecure is their marriage that the wife, she obviously has feelings that he cheats.
Oh, yeah.
But if I was married to Jackie, I'd have feelings that he cheats, because I think Jackie cheats.
You've always thought.
I've always thought it.
You know what? If I married Jackie, I would assume that he was going to cheat, and that'd be part of it.
Because that's Jackie's
part
lifestyle.
of the deal.
Yeah, I'd swing with it.
You didn't marry me, Ophelia.
Oh, sorry, Cougar.
Oh, boy.
You know what his middle name is? Koger.
Koger?
Jackson Koger Martling.
Well, see, they thought he was going to be something.
This is the guy with no memory. They can't remember his...
Of the Koger Martlings.
You don't even know what shoes you got on. You remember my middle name.
Of the Boston Koger Martlings.
What a selective memory you
Yes,
have.
well, that's something you don't forget, Koger. Koger. Like, I don't know his name.
That's Kager. They were naming him after a keg.
He was named after Kegger. The Irish, they put it from a keg.
That's right, Jackie Kager.
So anyway, we got to talk about the Super Bowl party.
So
who is coming down? Tempest?
Tempest and Sam Phillips.
You guys are against, not Jackie's not including this, but Freddie, you guys are against Rachel the Spanker, huh?
Well,
I think I am too.
Well, just let's get new blood.
New blood.
New blood.
Well, Rachel hasn't been there in so long. She's new.
What do you
I'm the only guy that ever votes for her, except you.
Yeah, but why should you vote? You're not going to be in the room during it.
All right, would you get a massage from Rachel?
No, but
Even I'm debating whether I should or not.
I never understood what turnoff is.
I like her.
I do too.
And believe me, I'm having pangs of guilt. I am a new father, but I'm doing it because it's super. If I break the tradition, my wife will have me pussy whipped like Jackie's. If all of a sudden I start go, I just had a baby, I could get a rub down. Then all of a sudden next year it'll be like, well, you didn't do it last year. I'm not setting precedent.
How dare you?
I'm getting my rub down.
Well, you're the boss.
You're damn right I'm the boss.
But Jackie just doesn't even understand the concept of Super Bowl Sunday.
No, he doesn't get it at all. Yeah, you're stupid. You're a moron. Anyway, did we hear from any girls who want to come down and rub us down?
Well, there were supposed to be people coming down during the week, but you were off for those 2 days, and I didn't want to schedule anyone for this morning because I figured you wanted to talk about the baby. So there are some people who are supposed to audition tomorrow.
Oh, thank God.
But there's nobody.
Going right down to the
Yeah,
wire.
and I got to tell you, there's only,
Well, you know what I'll do? In the 8 o'clock hour, I will look for women who want to rub us down.
You better, because you know what? A bunch of people said they were coming down, and I took their names and numbers, but a bunch of people said they were coming down Friday, and nobody showed up.
All right.
Oh, darn. I hope you don't ruin the Super Bowl
Let me tell
party.
you something. If it was just Sam Phillips and Tempest,
that would be enough.
For any other normal...
But I like all the guys. Hey, what guys are we going to have down? Let's have a fun time.
Well, this is what I decided.
All right, it's you, me, Fred.
Right.
I told Ronnie he could come.
Okay. Because a lot of
Jackie dropped out, I had to get another guy.
Okay. A couple of the women have been like, well, you guys are okay, but they don't want to get into like big gangs.
Right.
They don't want like strangers. Like they feel like they know us, so they don't mind.
Gang?
Gangs are like, all of a sudden. Just all kinds of weird people that they don't know.
So you don't want like Wayne or Neil down here or those guys?
Well, it's not up to me, but that's what they're saying. But of course, there's only 2 women so far.
Yeah.
But like Sam Phillips is really, I mean, let's face it, she's coming here for one reason.
Right.
You.
Yeah, and but she's willing to rub all of us down.
Right.
I know, she's coming here because it's on the radio.
Right. It's not even me.
No, she's digging you.
She's coming down for this microphone.
I mean, I don't mean she's digging you personally. She likes you personally, but she digs the whole power thing.
Right.
I don't think she wants to do us. I think that's just a sort of a...
Yeah, but the deal is she's got to do everyone else. I'm going to feel kind of awkward.
Right.
And then my wife will really start yelling at me. Just
yeah,
me
if you have a
getting
Super
rubbed
Bowl party where you get rubbed.
There's unity in numbers.
So it's the 3 of us, and I figure Stuttering John.
Yeah.
And we probably should let the interns in for a little while. You don't have to let them in for the whole time. But
why?
Gange, well, I thought it would be nice to reward them. If we're going to reward strangers...
Gange gets a rub down? You think Sam Phillips is going to rub down Gange?
She might think he's a trampoline.
She's going to be on the cover of Penthouse magazine in a month.
So we'll make it, masseuse's choice.
A trampoline. He's like built like a
jump
trampoline.
off of him.
Hey, he ought to go on Nutrisystem.
You make it the masseuse's choice. But I think you should give
then
those
you guys aren't going to get rubbed at all.
No. In other words, their choice to where they want to do, let one pick if they want to do Gange.
Yeah.
If you have 5 of them, say which one of you wants to rub Gange down. I'm sure one will do it.
Yeah.
Well, if you get some more girls, I'm sure you can have somebody.
Yeah, and then Gorilla.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we should get like a whole pack of people up here. What do you think?
You guys aren't remembering our female interns. How are you going to reward them?
We're going to reward them by letting them work here.
We're going to let them rub us down.
Yeah, the female interns can come in and rub us down. Well, we'll see. I'll see. I don't know about Gorilla and Gange getting rubbed down. They don't need guys like that. Maybe if they beg me a lot on the air, it'll be good. That would work.
You could rub Gange and roll him in powder. You look like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Hey, Gange, we could blindfold you. And then Jackie will rub you down.
Can't we make? Wait, I got an idea. Can we make them stand by outside the window for a while and just watch, and then make them back?
I don't want them watching me getting a rub down.
Oh, come on.
Put Jackie in a bikini.
Yeah, let them rub down Gange and Gorilla. They'd like it.
We got so many suggestions on what to do with Jackie, but I thought my favorite one was just to get a male masseuse and let him rub Jackie down.
Yeah. Sit there with Jackie. He would do it, too.
Oh, I know he would.
I think he gets off on guys.
He likes it.
He likes it.
I don't think there's anything that involves touching that Jackie doesn't like.
Any kind of manual stimulation. So, okay, so we got the Super Bowl going for Thursday. Today I'll try to get some women. We'll get some auditions going, and then...
That on a regular basis, this may...
An on-air thing.
Yeah.
Not just,
Look at Gange. Look at the face.
I know.
Oh, come on. Please. Please what?
Come on, I missed out last year.
And he's also
missed out on what?
I missed the Super Bowl party last year.
Yeah, but of course you did. Who would have you in here? You're an intern.
Oh, come on.
He's also bumming out big time that he got barred from the birthday show this year.
Yeah, I didn't go to the birthday show. I don't get to go to anything anymore.
You're working now. You want to get paid. You got a job with us.
Oh, come on, just a little perk.
Gorilla, you too? You think you have a right to be in here when the girls are here?
All right, no, I think it'd be a privilege, but I'd love to do it.
Of course you'd love to do it.
Not the way you stare at women.
Oh, I want to see Gorilla in action.
I've seen. You got to see Gorilla in action.
Oh man, I heard about you
at Gary's bachelor party. You had to see this guy.
Oh, that was
he was just
funny.
like these two lesbians are getting it on. They're completely naked, and Gorilla's sticking his hand there and just like rubbing parts of their body.
Come on.
Funny.
Oh, what do you mean no? What are you saying?
You
should?
did it.
You did it.
You did.
Tell the truth, Gorilla. You're like a mental patient, and you were in a trance.
I was also very drunk. And
He was
not that drunk.
You weren't that drunk. You were functional.
He was like a guy. He was like a guy who hadn't been fed for 100 days and found some food.
Yeah, right. And like in the middle of these two girls having sex, you'd see like a guy's hand like roaming over their body, and it's Gorilla.
Are you crazy?
How is that exciting?
I don't know. He would like squeeze a little something, and it was like and every guy in the place and every guy in the place was watching it, and you had like this demented look on your face. You didn't even know people were watching.
It was the look that really did it. It wasn't what he did with his hands. It was the look on his face.
Yeah, it was like scary.
He was
Robert.
sick, wasn't he? It was a sick look.
Lee Harvey Gorilla. You have a really weird concept of women. I know my concept of women isn't the healthiest, but I mean, you're like into like one of those guys. You could just like take one body part and squeeze it to death.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would be satisfied with just a part of a woman.
No, that's
not even
true.
a total woman.
No.
What sexual satisfaction were you getting out of doing that squeeze
I
thing?
wasn't. I don't know what I was doing. To tell you the
You
truth.
could get him one of those things
I had
like
no
that they-
idea.
You could get him one of those things like they implant in a girl and just send him home with it.
Right, like one of those breast implants.
That would be my dream.
What were you up to that night?
What?
You were the weirdest guy there, you know. And there were some weird
Everybody
guys.
was talking to you about you.
And some of Gary's friends were even like kind of weird, but they were even like looking at you going, who is that guy?
No.
I swear it.
All right.
Ganji, am I right?
Yeah.
You're right. You were like really weirded out. What were you up to? Do you know?
No, I don't. I tell you the truth, I had no idea what.
You've never
what was
acted
in
like
my
that
head
before or since.
Have you ever done that before?
No, not at all.
You must have gotten off on it. You were getting
No,
sick of
not
it.
at all. I don't know.
He swears
no
that he,
idea.
they were talking about going to a strip club a couple weeks ago, and he swears he doesn't even get anything out of that.
He's a
That
liar.
I really
Don't
don't.
believe it.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, these two lesbians are on the table at Gary's bachelor party, and they're in the weirdest position I've ever seen. Okay, and they're twisted up like pretzels, and then like a third girl's there. So the three of them, and there's a big entanglement of bodies, and we're all standing around watching. Admittedly, guys are being weird, waiting to do weird stuff. So all of a sudden, there's a hand. And Fred, you were standing right next to me, so I know you saw this. Every guy there was
First,
talking
he was
about
sitting
it.
there like Rodin's thinker, you know. He's like, he had his hands on his chin, and he was just like watching the whole thing.
Right, that
and
was
then
in
it
the
like-
beginning.
and there was like a voice, an inner voice, and he's like going,
Touch the lesbian. Touch the lesbian.
So all of a sudden, you see this hand, and there was such like a mass of bodies and stuff. At first, you don't notice it, and it's Gorilla just standing next
you
to
see
them.
a hand that doesn't belong.
You know, just rubbing and squeezing one body part.
Ugh.
It was really funny because, you know, my buddy Frank, he was like playing bouncer that night.
Yeah.
And he pulled me, and here's my party. He pulls me off to the side and he goes,
Yeah.
Who's that guy? And I go, he works for me. He goes, because I'm going to bounce him out of here.
Yeah, because, and Frank's the kind of guy where you can see that,
He's a pretty loose guy.
he's a loose guy. I mean, he's not the kind of guy that would be freaked out by just about anything.
Well, he was just trying to keep things in order. He thought it was getting a little out of control.
Because a gorilla.
Yeah.
And you know what it was? The look on Gorilla's face, like an animal, like a crazed wolf. Seriously, man, you
All right, so I hadn't gotten it.
So
I hadn't
you
gotten
were-
any in a while.
you hadn't gotten any in a while, and I guess you were getting some kind of
So
sexual.
what are you saying, Gorilla? If you didn't ever get any, you could be dangerous?
That's like a rapist.
Do you know what?
That's what I'm pointing to here.
Come on, you got to admit that was pretty bizarre. What?
Admit
What?
it.
I have nothing to say. I have absolutely nothing to say.
All right.
He has nothing to say.
The beast of Brooklyn.
I've nothing to say.
I have nothing to say.
I've nothing to say.
You know what the deal is? Now he's got a girlfriend, so he's remaking history.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
right.
He's trying to reinvent himself.
Boy, did she get a prize.
Yeah. I want to look at you. I want to stare at you. But no, now you seem a little more normal. Sure.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down.
Call him the Brooklyn Strangler.
He was killing me. All right. Why don't we take a break here, and then I'll get back. I'll tell you about the rest of the delivery and everything.
Oh,
Because
great.
we were only up to Friday.
Right, yeah. I just heard about a couple of cramps.
Yeah, I just am nervous about the Super Bowl party. I don't want that falling apart. We'll be back right after these words. All right. That's a good idea. So how was that movie, Alive?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Robin went to see the movie Alive, you know, where the people eat each other. So I was just saying we could do a radio bit where we all play ourselves.
Okay.
All right, I'll write a movie.
Good.
Be me, you, Fred, Jackie, Gary. You want to include the interns, too?
Yeah, we actually, Ganji and I speculated that we were all like on a trip to Los Angeles or something.
And the plane crashes.
And the plane crashes in the Rockies.
Okay.
And we're up there in the snow. And who would be who? Who would be the guy that saved us? And who would be the pain in the butt that tried to get us killed?
And who would be eaten?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
that's
would die and get eaten?
Right. Well, I know I can't survive the cold, so you guys will probably be eating me.
I said you'd be in a coma throughout the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way you could make it.
I'm unconscious.
I actually had Jackie as the guy walking out in there and saving us.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies. That's who I would depend on. Because Fred gets lost, you know, wherever you put...
Fred would be strong and good, but somebody'd have to, you know,
Tell him what to do.
Come on, eat this piece of buttocks here.
Fred's a good soldier. Oh, I think Fred would enjoy eating buttocks. That's the funny thing about it. I think, you know, once Fred
But
took
he
the first
wouldn't
bite...
just at first.
Although Fred can't even eat fish.
That's true.
I don't know how he'd eat buttocks. Human buttocks.
Oh, boy, don't you wish we had a show?
Well, what we're going to do, we'll write something. Oh, yeah, too bad we don't have a TV, our old TV show. We'd have to do it live.
This is to us.
Yeah, it'd be like, you know. So plane crashes.
Yeah.
We're all half unconscious. We wake up. One of us is dead.
I said Scott would die in the crash.
Yeah, Scott would be
you
dead.
You want him to die in the crash.
And that's smoked meat, so that would be good. Imagine having to eat Scott.
You'd probably start eating somebody while they were napping.
Yeah.
that would be it.
An hour later, we're hungry.
He's asleep. Start cutting.
What about like chopping off your hand and eating your own hand?
Well, that's no good. Oh. You're going to need that to climb with.
How come, like, people don't do, like, in Somalia when they're starving, how come they don't, like, chop off their foot and eat their foot? You know, I mean, you know, seriously.
There's no meat left?
I could never eat Scott. I think I'd rather die.
Really?
I could not eat Scott the engineer.
You'd be like one of the people on the plane who refused to eat and kept getting weaker and weaker and weaker.
But think about the reality of eating somebody, you know, at least on the plane they didn't know each other. Think about the reality of eating someone you know.
No, it was a team.
Yeah.
They had all been on the same team. It was a team.
Oh, yeah?
A group of rugby players and their family and friends. So everybody knew each other, except they didn't know the pilots and stuff like that, but they knew everybody else on the plane.
Did they eat the pilot?
No, the pilot, they couldn't get out of the cockpit.
Right.
They turned the people face down in the snow, so they didn't actually know who they were cutting on.
No.
But they knew they were cutting on one of their friends.
Oh.
And then at one point they made a pledge that if anything happened to any of them, that, you know, they had permission to eat each other.
Right.
Can you imagine? You're going to give me permission to eat you if something happens?
Hey, leave me alone.
My cousin...
Clean the carcass.
My cousin was captain of the rugby team in Denver for years, and
Yeah.
after this happened, you know how teams have different bumpers? There were bumper stickers going around. Ruggers eat their dead.
Oh. I tell you something, though. I don't know how the whole thing would work out, but maybe I'll write a script.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Robin, I named my daughter Ashley Jade. What? I'm eating.
Who are you eating?
Who are you eating? The reality of that movie is unbelievable.
Incredible.
And then, if you want to make it a cool movie, after you eat the person, you start to take on their personality traits. We start going bald after we eat Scott.
A horror
film. Horror film. Can you imagine eating Scott the engineer? Oh, man.
I'd be afraid to eat Scott.
I know. I wouldn't mind eating Tom Chisano if he was on the plane.
Tom doesn't have a lot of meat on him, though.
Doesn't have a lot of meat, but I would take pleasure in eating him. You know what I mean?
That you'd have no remorse about.
Cooking his buttocks. I would eat the buttocks. I imagine that's like the
Well,
tastiest.
that's what they did. They cut right off the buttocks. They didn't bother with the rest of the people.
And my buttocks must be nice and fatty, so you get a lot of good nutrients.
Oh.
It's like bacon. It's like veal.
Oh. The first scenes where they were digging out that meat. Oh, that's horrible.
How much time do they spend on that in the movie?
Well, they just sort of, they go through that period of discussing it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a come on, we got to do something. We're all starving here. We have no food. We're too weak to have anybody walk out of the mountain or find anything. We got to eat the people.
So after they eat the people, are they pretty satisfied?
Well, they start eating, at first it's like everybody has trouble getting it down.
Yeah.
After a while it became like, hey, it's time to eat again.
Right. Hey, it's dinner
Everybody
time.
was doing it.
Gary's Lips would feed us for a week.
Instead of being a burial ground, that was a food supply.
Wow. Oh, man. So how many survivors were there?
Of, I think 29 people died and 16 people lived.
So the 16 people, and how much, buttock would they eat? Would
well, they only, at first they show you eat, they each took like a sliver.
Yeah.
But then later they were roasting it on aluminum panel.
You mean, and they were roasting the whole...
They would just cut, because
would
it
you
was
see
all
like a
frozen.
leg?
No. They would just cut off buttocks. They had a line of buttocks.
Oh.
One buttock after another. And they would just, because it was cold, they were out in the snow, it was frozen. So they could only, chip away at it.
Did anybody refuse to eat?
Yeah, there was this one woman who refused to eat.
And she died?
And no, she was sitting there and she was getting weaker and weaker. And finally, she was married and her husband was there with her and they had a couple of kids. And he started screaming at her that she had to eat or she wasn't ever going to see her kids again, and she wasn't going to have another baby. She said, okay, tomorrow I'll eat.
Yeah.
And had an avalanche, and she died in that before she got a chance.
Did they dig her out and eat her?
Yeah, she was one of the people who became food.
Really? Great. She deserved it. Making the other people feel bad. I know I get real hungry, so I'd be one of the first to eat.
Yeah.
You know.
You have no ability to stand the hunger.
Yeah, as long as you didn't tell me it was like Scott or something. You know, like if I knew maybe potentially it could be Scott.
Yeah, well, see, if there was only a few of us, we'd know exactly who it was.
Yeah. I imagine Jackie Martling would be very tough to eat. You know, like tough, foul, that kind of thing.
But, you know, he would be sort of like French because he's got all that wine.
Yeah, he'd be cured. Gangie's ass would last for 6 months.
Yeah, if we have to knock somebody off, let's knock off Ganji.
And I see Fred getting really into it, even though he doesn't think so. I see him getting a loincloth, like...
Becoming king of the jungle.
King of the jungle. Here I reign.
Freddie would be the guy to walk out of the mountain.
On the radio, you bossed me around for years. Now I'll be in charge of the food supply.
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. They did have scenes where they did have good-sized chunks of meat.
Yeah.
Because the guys who took these excursions to go find things...
Yeah.
They would have to take a supply of meat with them, and they had big chunks of meat with bone in it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I got to see that movie. When can I go see that? Let me go see that now. To hell with the fact that I have a newborn infant at home.
You don't even want to rush home now.
Yeah, I got to go see that. That'll snap me right out of this sort of fatherhood-loving mode that I'm in.
Yeah, and realize what people really are.
Yeah. Let's all go to see that. Would you go see it again?
Sure.
Right.
I'd love to see it with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'd have a good time.
We need a screening.
We need a private screening of that.
Because we would have to
we'd have to
We
talk.
would not shut up.
Yeah, we would have to. We know what we ought to do? We just ought to buy out the theater for the afternoon. And we should take Penn from Penn and Teller with us.
Oh, that'd be great.
This is implausible.
All right.
All right. We took Penn one time to go see a horror movie, and Penn's one of these guys who is into exposing the fact that there's no God, and he has scientific proof, and when a movie gets a little dumb, he starts exposing where it's totally unrealistic. We're watching a stupid horror movie that you're supposed to suspend belief and all.
Their premise was a good and evil one, where there were religious icons, with crosses flying around all over the place.
And I like to goof around in the movies, but this guy was relentless.
We couldn't hear the movie for him.
Oh, right, God, yeah, this is God. Right. Who can believe this?
Oh, yeah, the cross is going to save her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So a monster's coming and a wooden cross is going to save her. And it's just like, shut up. Just shut up. Okay, stop being Penn and Teller for 3 seconds. And get into the movie, you jerk. Notice he doesn't go to the movies with us anymore. We were throwing things at him. Just shut up. We're not enjoying your little game.
That was it.
Yeah. So anyway, where was I in the birth of my child?
Okay, on Friday there were a few little cramps.
So Friday, my wife starts cramping, and she goes, oh, it's coming, it's coming. I go, listen, I don't care what you do. You can't have the baby Saturday because I got the writer of my movie coming over Saturday, and we've waited like months to get together and get it, and I had to really sit down and go over some of the nuts and bolts of what this movie is going to be. Because to me, this movie is going to be it. This is going to be very big, this movie. Mm-hmm. I just have a feeling about it. We started talking about some of the... it was really kind of funny. We were watching remember on the TV show when I did the love scene with Martha Quinn?
Yeah.
Remember when I was playing it straight, how funny that was?
Uh-huh.
Because it just looked retarded for me to be with a pretty girl on a beach, and my gut was hanging over my belly. I mean, my gut was hanging over my bathing suit.
Your little trunks. Yeah.
My little trunks. So we were writing out, like love scenes and stuff, talking about them, working out some funny stuff. And it turns out just the reality of seeing me on the screen is funny enough. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's the idea that this big gork has a movie.
It's funny. You should have at least one scene where, you're sitting somewhere and you're in full frame, and then you stand up and your head goes right out.
Right out of the frame. But the critics would then say we don't know how to make movies.
Right, yeah, it looked like we didn't know what we were shooting.
Don't they know to pull back the camera to compensate for Stern's 7'5" frame? So, we were having this big discussion, so we really needed it. But I knew, my wife was getting real uncomfortable Saturday afternoon, so I finished up with that meeting. And Saturday night, I said, oh, this will be good. She's probably going to have the baby Sunday. But you never know. She kept disappointing me, not getting the baby, not delivering the goods. Mm-hmm. So, Saturday, okay, so I go to bed Saturday night early because I was pretty tired. All that, thinking up all that movie stuff.
Right, all that sitting around talking.
Yeah. I tell you, if we're ever in a plane crash, just eat my buttocks.
I said you would be no help at all.
No.
That's my take on it.
I feel my buttocks is like you know how they raise veal so it'll be tender? So they never let it out of a box the whole time it's alive? So that it will have no muscle tone whatsoever and it'll be good for some big fat slob to eat?
Right, nice and soft.
You're nice and soft. The veal has a miserable life. They put it in a milk crate, keep it dark, and feed it only like milk.
Yeah.
So that there'll be absolutely no muscle tone when we cut into this veal. I'm telling you, my buttocks has been raised in that fashion.
We should eat you first.
I'm a delicacy.
Save you for special occasions.
For dessert. Ooh, this goes down so smooth. I can't believe this is human meat. Tastes like veal.
Oh. And you have to remember, those people were up there for over 70 days.
Wow.
So they had to get a lot of meat.
You could get a lot of meat off my buttocks. I'm telling you, and the fat's good for frying. You can squeeze out the fats and oils. Hey, this is good. Smooth as Jell-O.
I love Howard.
I love Howard's ass. I never liked him when he was alive, but I love him now.
Oh, man, is he good. And he'd be licking his fingers. You know how Jackie gets with a finger.
All right, when I write the script, maybe it should be, I die, and you guys are left to eat me. Let's use his hemorrhoids for soup. What you do is you boil them in water, and then the flavor of the hemorrhoid comes right through. It makes it extra tasty. Jackie's recipe.
Jackie comes home and writes a cookbook.
Yeah. Hey, this is good.
How to serve men.
Howard, I like King. King of all media, souffle. So anyway, Saturday night I go to bed like 9 o'clock. And, my wife and I haven't even been sleeping together because she's been snoring through the... She doesn't snore anymore. As soon as she gives birth, she doesn't snore. So we're back
she's back in the bed?
Not exactly.
Oh,
she's still downstairs. I've gotten really used to sleeping by myself. I'm still up there.
Oh, you.
Hold on, I got to take a break. I'll tell you all about...
Howard will be right back on 97.1. The Eagle.
7:43 at the Eagle. I'm Les Colinas checking traffic. A car fire in Baba Booey.
Talk to Howard on the Eagle's toll-free number. 1-800-54-STERN.
Baba Booey.
No, Gary says to me during the commercial, where's Robin? I want to tell her this.
Baba Booey.
I think she's in the can. Uh-oh. I think she's in the can. I think Robin's in the can. There you go.
I am not. I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. No, I was waiting to tell you something. Gary came in and said, Wolf, he says, Belzer's coming in later today to do the news with us.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, hey, he was on Regis and Kathy Lee yesterday, and he says, we'll have to talk to him about it because Regis evidently collapsed. Did you read about this?
Yeah.
He collapsed, and he didn't have a heart attack or anything.
He had a blocked artery.
Blocked artery, so they did, what, angioplasty to him?
Yeah, they put that little balloon in and ream out his artery.
Yeah, Jackie has balloons in his arteries. So, they say, happy birthday, Jackie. So, he's had him implanted in there. They can just inflate him at any point.
That's right.
So, Fred was saying how Kathy Lee looked like a woman thrilled because she got to host the show for 2 days with her husband and was like having the best time of her life.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She definitely appears to be a very ambitious woman who would love to take over.
She took over that show completely. I saw that.
I'll tell you something. I didn't miss Regis at all. But anyway.
He's fighting for his life.
So Gary said, he was in here and he goes, gee, I certainly hope nothing happens to Regis because, who do we have to make fun of? And I said, you know something? I wish Regis a slow and painful death.
Oh, no.
So then he goes,
Baba Booey.
He goes, what do you mean? How can you say that? I go, hey, after what we read about him in the Inquirer with that kid, that crippled kid, and he left him, he should have a slow and painful. Anybody who does that to a crippled kid. So Jackie goes, yeah, we could eat him. He dies. I go, yeah. Let him have a slow and painful death, and we'll eat him. So.
Slow and painful death on a plane with us.
Hey, why don't we write a script where Regis is on a plane with us, and we eat Regis? Regis. We never determined, was it actually true that he had a wife and 2 children, and he left them, and one of the kids was crippled in a wheelchair? And
Absolutely, all of that is true.
I don't know, man. And he didn't have much contact with them?
I don't know. You know, I don't know about the particulars of their relationship, but he had a first wife and 2 kids, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the stuff in the Inquirer was true. In that case, I hope he lives a nice, long life. But if there's any truth to that, he should die a slow, painful death.
Well, Howard, it is not ours to judge.
Oh, it's mine to judge. I think I'm a pretty good judge. Let me do all the judging. You don't have to judge.
Thank you. Absolve me from that.
But people get upset when I wish death on others. But
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I just, don't be, judge not lest ye be judged yourself.
Oh, I'm perfect. I should live a long, happy, prosperous life. I'm a great guy. All this show is about me judging other people. Speaking of judging other people, boy, you've got to go judge for yourself the wild antics of Jackie Joke Page Martling.
Oh, yes. Don't rely on us for an opinion.
See it for yourself. For a catalog of Jackie's products, write to OHR, Box 62, East Norwich, New York, 11732. And for dirty jokes and to order a copy of Who Farted I Smelt It, call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is just a regular call. There you go. By the way, I did have Gary get us that tape of Carl Lewis singing the national anthem.
Oh, you did?
Baba Booey. Yeah. So you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Because I hadn't heard it.
I didn't either. I haven't heard this at all. This is Carl Lewis, the track star.
Yeah. Now, why this guy agreed, evidently was at a basketball game. I don't even know what basketball game it was. But it was at a basketball game. Carl Lewis, the track star, who is not a singer, gets up to sing. And according to Gary, the visual is 10 times funnier because all of the players are taking their jerseys and putting them up around their mouth because they're laughing so hard.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, and they're trying to hide it.
Last Wednesday's Nets game.
Oh, was it?
And they were all cracking up.
Now, why did this guy? When you can't sing the national anthem, why would you agree?
Well, he could almost sing it, and I guess you know what? It's usually
what? It would be very. But don't you practice before and see if you can sing it?
But I guess it's really. I mean, who usually sings the national anthem? Nobody.
Right.
So I guess it's exciting to get a celebrity out there.
Well, but still, I mean, if you can't sing, the crowd evidently started booing. Although it could have been a case where, when you're at home, you can sing the national anthem.
Right.
But then
the national anthem is a very difficult song.
I could sing it. I could sing it at home. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? And then when you get up real high, you just go. But this guy obviously has a big ego. He must be a guy with a big ego.
Yeah.
Because,
well, obviously.
Yeah, because he got up there and then he ran into trouble halfway through it. It's the funniest thing I ever heard.
I can't wait. You know what's happening at the Super Bowl is Garth Brooks.
That guy's a retard, don't you think?
He's going to sing the national anthem, and Marley Maitland.
Will sign?
It was going to sign the national anthem.
I would love to crazy glue her hands together. She's a big yenta.
You know what? She was on Jay Leno's show the other night.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I saw that. That was the best.
It's really funny.
What was she doing?
There's a guy that sits next to Jay.
Yeah, he interprets?
Right? And he talks for her. So she does a hand thing, and it's like his inflection and, voice inflections and stuff. It's just really weird.
I had my period last night. Oh.
It's very funny because, Jay's sitting at the desk, and there's not a lot of room behind that desk.
Right.
And now there's another guy back there with him.
Oh, the guy stands behind Jay?
He's sitting next to Jay.
Oh.
And Marley's in the chair where the guest should be.
Don't you think he should sit next to Marley?
Yeah, but no, he's sitting next to Jay. And you can't see him because most of the time the camera shot doesn't include him. It's just Jay or Jay and Marley or Marley alone. So you hear this guy's voice.
Yeah.
Her hands flying all over the place. And you see Jay.
Yeah, that's cool.
You don't know where the voice is coming from.
Oh, I see. They try to keep the guy off the camera.
Right.
And every once in a while, though, they do this two-shot with Jay and Marley, and you see his hands flailing in the screen.
See, if I got to interview her, I would bring out someone to talk for me, too. See? I would whisper to him and let him ask the questions.
There you go.
I'd have my representative. It would be a really good interview. It'd be like 9 people on the set.
It is really weird.
It's like contacting an alien from another planet. That's why.
She's still telling those same, Terry Garr kind of stories.
Yeah.
Only a guy's voice.
Yeah.
Right.
So I took off my underpads And they were quite soiled, Jay.
Yeah, she was telling this story about how she has a new alarm system in her house. She got this big house, and because she's deaf, she has to have a special alarm system. The whole house vibrates.
Yeah.
So this guy's saying, and one night the alarm tripped and the whole house vibrated.
Yeah.
And she jumped out of bed. You know, and she's telling this story, and it's a woman's story because it's kind of funny when a woman is doing this, but a guy's voice.
It'd be sort of sexy if it was a woman.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't she just use her regular voice? Because she can talk.
She talks on TV all the time. I don't know why she won't do it in interviews.
Oh, really? Okay, great. Yeah.
The funniest thing is that every once in a while, you know, because she's trying to keep her mouth shut during the show, but Jay would say something that would make her laugh, and her voice, you know, her laugh would come out.
Me funny.
She did relate one funny story. She talked about how at the inauguration,
like Frankenstein,
all the people were signing, you know, everything that was going on.
Yeah.
And that when Bob Dylan came on, they couldn't do it because nobody could understand what he was saying.
Right. Imagine signing a song.
Well, she's going to sign the national anthem.
Is she?
Yeah, and she said she was practicing while she drove in the car.
And she was practicing signing it? Like, someone's going to know if there was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
it really is like a foghorn.
Someone should ask her, is it hard to sign the high parts of the national anthem? Like, you want to hear Carl Lewis sing the national anthem?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Everybody, this is great. Starts out okay, you know?
Okay.
Is this the middle?
No, you got it.
Okay. Somebody should have punched him in the nuts. He would have sung it.
You know what's really cool? Did you hear when he went for the land of the free?
Yeah.
He thought he could hit the note, and just as he went to hit it, realized he couldn't, and took a whole lower register.
Yeah. That was great. I got to hear it again.
One of the worst renditions I've ever heard.
Want to hear it again?
Yeah.
It was great, wasn't it?
I can't believe it.
I got to take a break. Let me come back and then. What was it, Gary?
We talked over, but when he first misses those notes, he goes, "Come on now, stick with me."
No, I heard that.
And then he said, "I'm going to make up for it."
Yeah. All right, let's play that again. I got to hear that again. I'll be right back. And then I got a Ku Klux Klan message.
Okay.
Didn't we play that before I left?
No, this is one we got while you were gone.
Oh, it's a new one.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
The Howard Stern Show.
I just got to hear this one last time. Although I might play it all morning. I don't know.
This is something that you could never get tired of.
Yeah, it's just too funny. Carl Lewis singing the national anthem at a Nets game last week.
I guess he's getting out of track and going into singing.
Yeah. I guess he must have sung this at home and thought he had a good voice. You know, and there's some places he's okay, you know? And then all of a sudden...
when he goes off, he really goes off.
You know?
Who says uh-oh in the middle of that?
Yeah, I think he says it. He says, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble here.
I don't know how to get out.
You know, I did a David Letterman show with him once.
Uh-huh.
And he was, like, so quiet, so pompous, so full of himself.
Right, he wouldn't even speak to anyone.
No, Carl Lewis. Oh, just so taken with himself. Ooh, the Olympian. And then, of course, he went to the Olympics, and he only sort of half-tried. He figured he didn't have to exert too much energy to take a couple of gold medals in the United States. So it's like turned on him. The whole country just hated him afterwards.
Right.
And remember how egotistical he was?
Oh, yeah, he was going to come back here and be a big star.
Yeah.
He just pissed everybody off, turned everyone off.
Yeah, didn't get any endorsement deals, nothing. A couple of endorsement deals, not much.
Yeah, but none of the big ones.
Right.
You certainly didn't see him every time you turned on your TV.
Now he's singing his ass off. Now he's not so humble.
He's trying everything.
Do you remember meeting him, Howard?
Baba Booey.
One of your first Letterman shows, you guys were on together.
That's what I just talked about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, is he
Baba
really
Booey.
serious? You're going to tell us the whole story?
Oh, no,
Gary, you gotta find a way to like sort of hear what we're
It's
talking
hard.
about.
It's really hard.
All right, very good.
It's hard answering those phones and listening at the same time.
Hey, it's tough to do two things at once. I know.
It is.
There you go.
I'm only trying to help, man.
Were you thinking the same thing? I was like, Gary's going to just say everything I just said.
I couldn't believe it.
I think he's listening to 1010 Wins in the other room. Waiting for the news.
No, really, I thought, no, any second now he's going to veer off into another course because we just said all this.
Yeah.
Hey, how stupid do I feel?
Think of it from my side of the story.
My parents' program need to be a failure.
Right. All right, very good. Thank you, Gary.
Baba Booey.
I'll be adding more later.
You'll be adding more? No. Hey, I got to find girls for the Super Bowl party. I want to finish telling you about the birth of my
you never
kid.
told us about that.
All right, so I should get my wife on the phone. It's her story.
Is she awake? Is she rested?
See, I don't know. Hey, Gary.
Baba Booey.
I was watching.
Yes.
I was watching Oprah yesterday.
Yeah.
And they had this 53-year-old woman who had just had a baby.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That is disgusting. There's just nothing funny about that. That's just wrong.
Okay,
Instead of Oprah getting up and saying, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Right. Oh, isn't that wonderful? It turned out so well.
Yeah, it turned out great.
But they were shooting her up with drugs to re-lubricate the inside of her uterus.
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Is it really?
God.
People can't sort of live without a kid.
And she was having her son's baby.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, do you say this is perversion of science and everything wrong with the world? Maybe they weren't meant to have a baby.
Yeah, that was really ridiculous.
She goes, "Yeah, I gave birth to my grandson." And you go, "Well, wait a second. No, that's your son. That ain't your grandson."
That's right. You had your son's son.
Yeah. You had sex with your son. Think about it. In some perverted way, yes.
That's your son and your husband.
Yeah. Nobody else sees this. This Oprah
congratulating. Everybody's applauding.
Yeah, applauding because they're morons. At some point you say, "Wait a second. I'll have a puppy."
Just imagine, though, this baby was drowned in drugs.
Yeah.
The entire pregnancy. Because after she got, into the later months, first they had to keep giving her drugs so they could keep the uterus wet.
Jackie's been drowned in drugs.
And then, well, it didn't do him any harm.
Yeah.
And then, toward the end of the pregnancy, she started to have problems with her blood pressure. So there was blood pressure medication being pumped in.
Oh,
they had to
my
put her
God.
in the hospital. And finally they decided to take the baby by cesarean because her blood pressure was going too high.
The kid came out smoking a joint. Imagine the family tree. She gave birth to her son's son.
Yeah.
The family tree looks like a telephone pole. It's like, it's got wires coming out of it. All right, boy, Gary,
pretzel.
I will this hour make sure I get to. We have to end the show at 10 o'clock today.
Uh-oh.
We got 2 hours, don't worry. But, Baba Booey, make sure that during this hour I make phone calls, I take phone calls. And get women for the Super Bowl party. Just because I had a child and stuff and I'm feeling very fatherly right now doesn't mean the Super Bowl party's off by any means. By
I
any
keep trying
stretch.
to remind him he's a
Right,
father.
I'm a father. So Friday night my wife starts feeling kind of crabby. I tell her Saturday don't have the baby. I don't care. After the meeting Saturday you can have the baby.
How does that whole process go, though? It's a very slow process to the build, to that big...
Well, you know how they say when you have your third kid, sometimes like the baby just sort of falls out of you, dilate. My wife was already dilated 2 centimeters on Friday. So we knew that it was a matter of time, but my sister kept saying she was like 5 centimeters, and she walked around for a week like that. Yeah, so I was in no rush. I figured we always rush to the hospital too early.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, this time you were going to wait so that you wouldn't have a long stay in the hospital.
So I go to bed Saturday night really early because I said, hey, if she wakes me up during the night, I'm going to be really crabby. I'm getting some sleep. And I said, look, don't wake me up unless you really know something's going on.
Now, was she sleeping? Was she resting?
Well, yeah, but what she ends up doing is a lot of times she'll decide to take a bath in the middle of the night. So my door is right outside the bathroom. It's just a slamming the bathroom door. That means she wants me to be up. She goes, well, I didn't wake you. I just had to take a bath. What was I supposed to do? I go, you were supposed to wait till the morning to take a bath. To relax herself. But her water hadn't broken or anything Saturday, and, she was getting a little bit of cramps and stuff, but no contractions. So Saturday night, 4 in the morning. Actually, Sunday morning, if you will.
Yeah.
To me, that's Saturday night. 4 in the morning, I get woken up. I'm having contractions every 10 minutes. I go, yeah, really strong contractions? Well, I don't know. I'm going to call the doctor. He told me to call if I get them every 10 minutes. I go, This is the same problem we always have. We get to the hospital too early.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's my third kid. The kid could come flying out of you. Who knows how, dilated I am. I said, you know what?
So did you time the contractions yourself,
No,
Coach?
I went back to bed.
Oh.
And then she kept trying to rouse me out of my sleep because I knew it was ridiculous that and I was still in that sleepy state.
Yes.
Where I could get right back to sleep.
That drowsy
sleep. Not that wide awake state where I need masturbation to get me to sleep. I'm talking about I was in that regular state of,
like twilight.
Twilight sleep. So anyway, I told her, go back to bed. She couldn't go back to bed. She was all pumped up. And then I started getting a little excited. So I said, okay, I'll call the doctor. We call the doctor. This guy's been on call for like 3 days. He's been in the hospital 3 days delivering all kind of babies.
Oh, dear.
And he says, all right, come to the hospital. Now, everybody couldn't wait to get us to the hospital because, I'm on the radio and stuff. But believe me, we could have stayed home a little longer.
Yeah.
But we get there, they check her, and even the doctor said, you look way too good to be checked at the hospital. We're going to send you home. He said, but I'll let me check you. He checks her. She's 4 centimeters.
Ooh.
So, okay, there's progress. He says, you're going right in the hospital.
Okay.
So as soon as she gets in the hospital, she stops having contractions.
Oh, no.
As soon as they check her in, it's like psychological or something with her. So I start walking her up and down the hall because we didn't do any of that Lamaze crap. We went to a lady who says, all you got to do is stay on your feet. The force of gravity will, a lot of women go to the hospital and they lay down on their back.
Right, yeah.
And that stops all the contractions. So we started walking around the hospital. That's when I called you on the portable phone.
Mm.
That's when I called my mother-in-law. I called you. And by then, the battery was out. So,
Are you kidding?
Well, it lasted for a couple of calls, and then it dies. I don't know. I think I got to get it a second battery.
Oh, dear.
So, the battery's supposed to last 8 hours. I charged it up.
So, yeah.
Huh?
It's supposed to last a long time.
Well, I had charged it up like 2 days ago. Maybe some of the battery drained off. But I made a bunch of calls and stuff. It was really kind of useful because there's nowhere to make calls.
You don't have to leave and go find a phone booth.
No, my wife, I could walk her up and down the hall and be on the phone at the same time, making appointments and meetings and stuff. So I was doing a lot of phone conversation, getting brain cancer, You think those phones really cause brain cancer?
Well, quite frankly, it's the same kind of microwave stuff that's sent off by an electric blanket or any other appliance that you use.
Because I got to tell you something.
But it's just the proximity and whatever. So you shouldn't, you're not a phoneaholic by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
This guy who got his wife the phone and she died of brain cancer, I can't even imagine how much she must have been on that phone.
Yeah, she must have had it glued to her head. Well, Scott is another guy. Not only does he smoke 100 packs a day, he's on that portable phone every minute. If he survives...
He's doing everything he can not to be
He's going to have cancer of the brain, the lungs, the throat. He's going to have every kind of cancer.
Where it came from.
Yeah.
It's just all over.
He's going to have every cancer known to man. So anyway, I'm walking around the hospital and stuff, and she's walking for like 3 or 4 hours. So this is from 4 in the morning till
You're just pacing?
Yeah. And, when I called you already, it was what time?
It was about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, right after I spoke to you, we went in, we had her checked again, and she went up to like 5.5 centimeters, which is not a lot of progress.
Not in that much time.
Not in that much time. So they go, well, it's slow. So they're going to break her water. I said, what do you got to break water for? I said, well, if you want to move this thing longer, it could end up taking 2 days.
Not 2 days?
Yeah, it could. So my wife, all right, okay, let's break the water. I wonder if my wife's going to mind if I tell her story.
I don't know. You're in shaky ground here.
Right here, I'm in shaky ground?
Yeah. You're almost, but it sounds like a Rocky. Cut me, Mick.
Yeah, right. That's what it was, though. Screw it. I'll tell you this story. Now, where's my wife? Hey, Gary, see if you can get my wife on the phone.
Maybe she's away.
Baba Booey.
Yeah, I don't want to call.
You don't want to be the one to wake her up.
No. Let Gary be the one. Because that idiot woke you?
Baba Booey.
I told him not to do it.
Yeah, so they break your water.
How do they do that?
And I was against it.
How do they do that, though?
How do they break it?
Yeah.
Well, first they give you an epidural.
Oh, so she had to have that already.
Well, they had to first hook her up to the epidural. Yeah. I didn't want her getting any epidural, because once they give you an epidural, you got to lay on your flat on your back.
Yeah, there's no more walking.
Yeah, but then they can give you a Pitocin, which induces more contractions.
She got all that?
Well, she got everything.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a first. She never did that before.
Yeah. She's laying in there in the bed, and then her bladder felt full, so before they break the water, they got to clear out the bladder, so she had to use the bedpan. So, you know me, I'm always the jokester. She fills up the bedpan, and I say to the nurse, I said, listen, I feel a little embarrassed telling you this. I did it with a straight face, too. I said, I feel a little embarrassed telling you this, but I love my wife very much, and I like to save all of her urine in bottles. So can I please have this, any movements or urine that she has, I'd like to have it saved. So she looks at me like I'm insane. Like she's going to call the National Enquirer and report me, you know? I go, no, I'm just kidding.
Are you serious? You really said that?
Yeah, it was pretty good, too. My wife goes, he's kidding, he's kidding. She's all embarrassed. So, you know me, I'm a jokester with that bedpan thing. As soon as she starts going, I pull away the bedpan. All over the sheets. So, but you know, the hospital people and everybody were really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty pleasant experience because I was expecting the worst because, you know, everybody gets all worked up.
Right, yeah.
You know.
And want to ask you silly things at the worst time.
Yeah. I only had like
Be there at the worst time.
I only had one stupid comment. I'm like sitting there in the hall and some guy comes up and goes, hey, I don't want to tell you this, but I'm an Imus fan. And it was just like, oh, okay, good. You know, and he's a jerk. Yeah, thank you. But like my life's tied to his, you know. My life's tied to everyone.
Yeah, if you don't have him, your life's over.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's my competition. He's got a 3-share. I love it. Thanks. I go, good. So you're one of the retards. You know, then I get all worked up and I just leave. So, other than that, it was pretty smooth. So then, you know, the big decision to break the water, and I was against it. I said, so what if it takes 2 days to have the baby? I'll stay here. I got nothing better to do.
You had all your meetings.
Yeah, I had all my meetings.
Your schedule was clear.
I wasn't booked till Monday night. So I could go right through Monday. But, you know, you start getting anxious. Everybody gets anxious. And what are you going to do at that point? You're 5.5 centimeters. Do you sit there?
Yeah, are you going to go home? You can't go home.
Yeah, so they gave her the epidural, which blocks, what an epidural is, it blocks out all the pain. Supposedly, but
I was shocked that you still have muscle control.
I don't know. I wonder.
Really?
She did, supposedly, but I think when it came to the pushing part, she couldn't even feel what the hell she was doing, so she ended up pushing way too. I mean, it was a nightmare.
Oh, because I've wondered about that.
So they got her on the epidural, and they give a little Pitocin, but first they break your water.
Yeah.
So they break the water.
Do they stick something up there or what?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he's got a little thing. What, hat pin? Yeah, something like that, really. Yeah. Meanwhile, I was killing a whole bunch of hours just trying to figure out what 5 centimeters is in inches. That really blew me away. I'm saying, how many inches is she opened up?
Oh, dear.
And if they break the water, you start seeing, like, you know, blood and stuff coming out of your wife, and you're like, oh, boy.
I'd be out of there.
Yeah,
That's
tough.
it for me. I'm
it's
through.
tough. It's tough, you know. And her legs are all spread out, wide open for everyone to see.
Yeah, in that beautiful position.
Yeah, really attractive. My wife's all embarrassed.
Well, it's so funny because you really can't see anything, though, except the
vagina.
Yeah, that little area right there, because the legs are all wrapped and all that.
Yeah, after a while, all modesty goes away, and then you're just like naked laying there. Let's face it. She didn't know what was going on.
Oh, good. You don't even care anymore.
Yeah. But breaking that water sack was like breaking the pinata of life, to tell you the truth. So, you know, lots of stuff starts coming out, you know, and they break your water.
Yeah.
It's really wild. It was like Parmesan. You know what I mean?
It looked like Club Benet again.
Club Benet, nature's Parmesan. I, of course, had just seen the movie Alive, so I just ate it all. Keep my strength up. And then,
you didn't save that for, like, hair conditioner or something?
Oh, yeah, placenta. It's good for your skin. So and the guy's arm just disappears up your wife. And it's just like, you know, oh, my God. Oh,
How could he get anything else in there? That's what I wonder. How does his arm go in there?
I don't know. I swear to God, it was unbelievable. I wanted to punch him. Because I had never done that.
Isn't that full yet?
Yeah. When his head and shoulders disappeared, I knew something was wrong. How's it looking there? Although he did find a watch inside my wife. I got a new watch out of it. So,
it was brand new? You should be concerned.
Brand new. So, he breaks the water, and I figure, well, you know, that's going to move things along. But I know my wife, once they lay her down in that bed, there's not going to be Yeah, so she starts to get some contractions and stuff, and then all of a sudden there's a big problem. All right? So, what's the problem? baby's hand, instead of the head coming down and descending, the baby's hand went through, and when he went in to feel the baby's head and where it was,
it was a hand.
It was a hand actually greeted. But no joke, no exaggeration. The hand was already like going through my wife.
Oh dear.
But the baby, it's physically impossible for a baby to pass that way.
Right.
And he's only seen it like one time before, and they're starting to talk about maybe sectioning her, C-section.
No.
And I go, there's no. What is it?
Allison just called. She said you can call her if you want.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Nice of my wife to make an appearance so soon after the birth.
This is true. I mean, so quickly.
Oh, wait, I got to take a break.
This is sort of like Geraldo. He had his wife on right after the
Oh,
break.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. All right, you know what? I'll call my wife after the commercial. Let me take a commercial break.
Okay, yeah, don't have her hanging on during the commercial.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Tiger Schulman Karate. You know, I was thinking about something about karate. Here she is.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
It's me.
I know.
Doesn't she sound good for just having a baby? I really was like in love with my wife all over again when she was laying there pushing and she was all purple and everything.
Purple?
She turned a shade of purple like I never saw. I just said, you know, if she would go through this for me, to have our child.
That's right.
It was very, very special.
Oh.
Don't you feel we're closer now as a couple?
I do. I always feel close to you, though.
No, but I mean, don't you feel we're closer as a couple?
Close, I guess.
Don't you think we were brought closer together?
Oh, you just reached another level, maybe?
Maybe for me, I did. I almost feel guilty about having the massage party down here on Friday.
But he's still doing it.
I'm doing it. I mean, that's, the show must, I can't get into this. I can't allow myself to get completely
Howard,
wimpy.
let yourself go.
If I'm ever pussy whipped like Jackie, I just want to be taken out and shot.
Let it go.
Listen, Howard, I have
go.
such trust and faith in you.
Thank you, honey. You know I'm only doing it because
I can allow you to do that.
Of course. I'm only doing it because it's a good radio show.
Yes, I understand.
Yes.
And just realize that your wife and children will be home.
Yes. So,
waiting for you.
Anyway, I was up to the part. I'm telling everything about what happened in the delivery room.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
Barbara, do you believe it, though?
It's incredible.
Well, so the hand is in my wife's vagina. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do with Deborah's homework?
What did I do with Deborah's homework? It was getting hard for me, so I...
he ate it.
I got caught on the math problems. That first grade homework is very tough. I do all my kids' homework for them.
You don't?
Yeah, I always...
You help them.
I always thought my parents would appreciate it.
Look in where did you do
No,
it?
I don't have her homework. I just found her homework. Her homework was in her knapsack.
She doesn't know where it is.
Tell her she put it somewhere. I had nothing to do with it. I went to sleep. I just always would appreciate it if my father would have done my homework for me, so I'm trying to do all the things that I would have appreciated.
He doesn't do that.
Can you believe
he probably doesn't understand.
Honey, can you believe that what's between your legs is called private parts? I mean, after you were in the hospital, is there anything private about those parts?
God.
Those were the most explored parts on your body.
Everybody saw everything. I felt like I was totally exposed.
Plus, it's kind of weird when, you're in the public eye and you know that people are coming in just to get a glimpse at your wife's private parts.
Oh, come on.
Stop it, Howard.
You know what I mean?
You said to me it didn't even...
Those are public parts. You know what I mean?
I do feel like I was hit by a truck upside down.
She felt like a brick. She said, it's like a brick going through your rectum, my wife said.
Yeah.
The baby.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Robin, something to be experienced.
I was a great coach, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, every woman should experience this. I was a great coach, Robin.
Yeah, it sounds like it so far.
I have a million war
joking
stories.
With the nurses.
Yeah. You know I love to save your urine. Your urine is so precious to me, my Allison.
You want to speak? Emily has something to say.
All right. This is my oldest daughter, Emily.
Yes.
Hello, I have nothing to say, but I just want to speak.
You just want to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you mean you want to be interviewed?
Yeah.
You just want to be on. Yeah.
How do you just want to get some airtime? How do you feel about your new sister?
I love her.
Yeah, she really does love her.
Pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks like me.
Really?
Yeah, I think she looks like Emily a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think she looks a little bit like both the kids. There's a little of...
Have you changed the diaper?
No.
No. Are you going to?
No.
No.
They love their sister, but,
yeah.
you know.
You don't want to get that close.
They don't want to get that crazy. Hey, Emily,
Have you
gotta...
held her?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, she held her, yeah. She did very good.
Good.
Yeah, the kids were... Emily was, like, real charged up, and so was Deborah about their sister, and, Now they understand that they can't hold her every minute.
Right.
And that they have to give her a little space, right, Emily?
But it was a long wait for her to come, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Boy, that must have been hard.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
But the kids now have it under control.
Good.
Dad gave them a little talk about
You
how to handle the baby.
lectured them?
Yeah, I lectured the kids, right? Right, Emily? Didn't I give you a whole speech about how to take care of the baby?
And we have to be good to mommy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because mommy's burnt out.
Well, aren't you always good to mommy?
Yeah.
No, but this is like extra special good.
Extra good. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you helping her out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she puts away all her stuff.
Good.
You know, yeah, she's helping. She's a good kid. Right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, you got to sing again. Do one of those songs, Emily.
Oh, wait,
She's a real good singer. Better than Carl Lewis.
Sing the national anthem.
She could sing the national anthem. But what was that song you were doing that I said you should sing on the radio? Oh, you don't want to sing?
No.
Well, you
Another
can
day, because
Already she's a temperamental artist.
Yes.
She's not ready.
What's the reason today you don't want to sing? Because you're not into it?
I could practice more. I don't know my songs.
Oh. You know them. She knows them all by heart.
I know, but
she's temperamental.
No, she told me she wanted to sing again because she got positive feedback from the first song she did.
Uh-huh.
You got positive feedback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But I like that.
Why don't you want to give it a shot?
Mommy wants to talk to you.
All right, okay. All right.
See ya.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me finish up so I can get them off to school.
All right. But listen, do you want me to tell the rest of the story?
Well, what are we up to? I forget.
We're up to the hand coming through your
Oh.
All right. So all of a sudden, Allison feels...
But you know, Howard, you're making it sound like I delivered a hand.
No.
It's a beautiful hand.
So I start getting nervous. I'm going, oh, man. So they say, listen, we have to try and take the hand and move it back so that the head can engage.
Oh, my goodness.
So now she's on the epidural.
Didn't you want to leave at that point?
But in order to get the hand back up, I mean, the doctor has his whole
No, he said to
arm.
me, or I could do... Was that the... No,
yeah,
that
or
was,
I could do a C-section.
Right, or... No, so I said, all right, move the hand.
Move the hand. So he has to go up there and move the hand while the baby's inside of
So
it.
I have a baby hand, a doctor hand, and a baby head.
Yeah, we're not talking about a room here.
And I got to admit...
You're inviting all these people in.
I got to admit, I love my wife, so I slipped my hand, too.
You didn't want to be left out.
I didn't want it to be...
It was a party.
Yeah. I had to go in and see what was doing.
Oh, goodness.
So, this was the most painful part until the pushing came because they really, it was unbelievable.
All two doctors.
Oh, geez.
No, two doctors were checking and moving the hands.
Right. And they did an excellent job. Don't get me wrong.
But it hurt.
Yeah. Well, it didn't hurt me. I felt fine during it.
I'm so glad, Howard.
So first they move the hand, then the hand goes back.
Oh.
Baby keeps putting the back.
Yeah, he moved it 3 times before he even told us.
And I start
what
getting
was
upset
going
because
on.
I'm going, that's because we broke the water and normally
Right.
that probably, maybe, who knows, she would have delivered the whole baby right in a sack and that never would have happened. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't
all
know.
these hands are going up her and I'm just getting all upset and here's the place, this is the place where I eventually have to satisfy my wife with my little equipment and I'm going,
There are hands there.
there are arms and hands. And my little equipment is supposed to take care of this after she's been satisfied by a whole arm?
Oh, stop it, Howard.
And look how much she's capable of taking and look how little I give her. So I'm feeling inadequate as a husband. I never realized how much she's capable of taking.
Is that right?
Never. And you know what? You know
I'm
how
a real woman.
No, but you know how you moan when we're in bed, like you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, it's painful.
I think the kids are listening.
Oh, they are? Well, then get them out of there. What's wrong with you? Oh, the kids shouldn't hear this.
I know.
This is between you and me. I don't mind if other people's kids hear it, but not ours. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they're listening.
Wow. God, you know what? You reminded me, the way you opened up, you reminded me like a cobra who unlocks its jaws and just is able to
Oh, God.
swallow.
Believe me, I amazed myself, too, to tell you the truth.
But I realize that you're capable of taking a lot more in the sack
Well, not
than I
all
give
the
you.
time, Howard.
No.
That's in a special
This is during
stage.
transition,
I
Howard.
don't know. You know, a cobra can swallow a pony? And my wife could swallow a pony. I'm telling you. She's capable of
I'm
it.
going to have a new nickname.
Yes. Cobra. Allison Cobra.
Yeah.
So finally, they move this arm 3 times.
Oh.
Back and forth. Then the head finally slips down. And then my wife can't get the baby's head past her pelvic bone.
Oh, Because they pushed the baby all the way back up?
So I say, listen.
No, but the baby got stuck on the pelvis.
So I said, why doesn't she squat? Because that's what we learned. Instead of Lamaze, you squat. So we get her up on the bed and squat. Nothing's happening.
On the bed?
The nurses come in, who are quite capable. 3 nurses come in. They lift her up onto the floor, and she's standing there, and she's barely conscious, my wife.
I'm completely out of it.
And she's in their arms, and she's bearing down while standing and, like, practically passing out.
That really was Indian style.
And I would have liked to have held her up during this, but of course, I have a bad back. Well, I held you from behind.
He did.
He had a hand on you.
I sprung into action, but I got to admit, these nurses were doing most of the heavy work.
He was, Robin, he was right there, and he was translating their instructions.
Right, like Marlee Maitland's instructor. You know, like remember Jay Leno interviews Marlee Maitland?
Yeah.
She goes, and he goes, Marlee just says her panties are on a little too tight. So I was in, like, whatever the nurses would say to her, I knew that my wife was so out of it that only she would hear my voice, like tunnel vision. She heard my voice.
Right.
And as I spoke the words to her, honey, keep bearing down. Take short breaths and bear down.
He was unbelievable.
And then,
you were able to do this.
Yeah. So then, all of a sudden, she cleared the baby's head, right? And they move her into the delivery room.
But wait a minute. The pushing itself in the labor room was over an hour.
Right.
Oh, no, she was like that for an hour?
Over an hour. It was brutal.
Wow.
Tell Robin how brutal.
I can't even explain.
No. Tell her what happened.
What?
How brutal the pushing was.
I mean, like the brick.
Well, all right. Okay, I can see you.
Well, what? I don't know.
You're blocking some things out.
What am I blocking?
You know.
No.
The pushing was so hard.
Yeah.
Caused you much pain.
You have to give me a hint. I don't know.
Oh, no, forget it. All right. I don't want to embarrass
He's going somewhere.
All right.
I don't know where he's going.
I know, but I'm trying to lead the witness. I don't know what he's saying.
And boy, did it hurt.
It did.
Well, the nurse stepped on my foot. That's when I was in pain. No. So wait a second. You talk about, you think she was in pain? So all of a sudden, my wife is screaming in the delivery room, get the camera, get the camera, get the camera.
Get the camera?
Yeah, to take a picture of the baby as it comes out.
As the baby was coming out.
So I run over.
You did this?
And she's practically unconscious, but that's so I get the camera, and I don't even know how to work the camera. And the camera wasn't even working right. I know I'm going to get yelled at.
Because there's no picture.
The pictures are going to suck.
Right.
I mean, it was clicking something, but it was like not even, like, I click it and then the flash would happen 10 minutes later. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, good.
So I get in there, and that was like 19 guys in there, the anesthesiologist, his partner, and then they got, like, guys, a couple of nurses. All of a sudden...
Yeah, the room gets crowded.
It was so crowded.
And my wife is real embarrassed because, you know, it's a vagina there. They're the focus of attention. And, you know, and I've seen it look better. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden...
At least I had a bikini wax.
I run to get the camera in position, and I bonk my head, because I'm 7'5" and 212. I bonk my head
on the lights.
On these lights that hang from the OR.
Yeah. Oh.
And, of course, everyone's laughing at me. And I'm going, oh, great. This is great. You know, it's great being Howard Stern, because, like, everyone's waiting for you to screw up. And there I did it. I just crashed into the lights, and my head is pounding at this point. I'm telling you, it was a rough labor for me. So and then I run over just to adjust the camera, and they thought I was going to take this big picture of my wife's legs spread open. And they go, no, not yet. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have any class. So then I'm with the camera, and then the doctor says to me, and by the way, take this thing. You can cut the placenta. So I'm holding the camera, the placenta.
No, he cut the cord.
I'm supposed to pick up my wife, and I'm going, somebody help me here. My hands are full. I'm going to cut my wife's throat with this knife.
Oh, dear.
So then, finally, it comes for me to lift my wife. And she's pushing, and the baby's head is coming out. I get the camera. I'm snapping away. God knows what pictures I got.
I can't believe this.
No, he got the baby head out, and then as the body slid out, he got that.
Oh, wow.
And then they had a Polaroid, and they took all these pictures in the delivery room.
Yeah. Well, Fred wanted to see pictures, and Robin wanted to see pictures.
Yeah, of course, he comes in empty-handed.
Oh, I know. You know, we gave pictures to the kids, because they came right in after.
Did they? They were at the hospital.
They saw her at less than an hour old.
Yeah, and then the hospital was a mad scene. Like, I had spent months, like, working on security, because, you know, in terms of, you know, you don't want people bugging you after you have a kid. So my parents come up, and the kids, and some guy comes up right with him, says he just told them downstairs that in fact, the guy's on the phone.
That guy?
Yeah, he says, hey, man, all I did was tell him I was your brother. And he came right up.
Oh, boy.
Remember
well,
that guy?
So much for your security.
Also, remember that guy who came in?
I have no idea who that was. He
just called us on the phone during the commercial. He said, hey, I got in. I just said I was your brother.
And they just let him up?
Yeah, just let him right up.
You have no idea who he is?
No, and I had spent months.
Oh, God.
And then I had her, you know, in the hospital under an assumed name. So the guy says he calls up, and he was telling me, this is from the other end. He goes, he calls up, he goes, is Allison Stern there? And they go, Oh, yeah, you mean... And he gives him the alias.
No.
Yeah, that's how they handled it. Even though we rehearsed it 900 times.
Incredible.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's
Well,
wild.
I was barely in the hospital.
And I had the best assumed name from all. You know what her assumed name was?
What?
Dave Walrus Hawthorne. She was registered under that name.
Well, that was a giveaway.
Yeah. Think so? Well, the hospital didn't have to give out the name. But it all worked out in the end. And, you know.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a beautiful baby.
So once they got her in position, she just came right out.
Yeah, she came flying out.
Actually, in the delivery room was 7 minutes.
And I didn't. And I told the doctor not. I want to thank Dr. Klein for not cutting my wife. You know, I don't.
Didn't?
No. What happened was.
Even after all that.
Yeah, I said to him, listen, I know I'm no doctor, but I could see that my wife's got beautiful private parts, and they can stretch. They really can stretch. My wife is really a very healthy woman. Her private parts stretch a mile.
Robin, don't think I'm bruiseless and...
I said, there's no reason to give my wife an episiotomy. There's no reason to.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
No, but I had a couple stitches.
But she tore just a little bit, but she only got a couple of stitches.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the big mess they say it's going to be if they...
I told the doctor, I'll give you $50 if you don't cut my wife, because then sex is rough.
He went for the 50?
Yeah. He's in for the 50. I got him. I'll tell you something, because then afterwards, when my wife gets cut, when they cut her, afterwards, like they take the stitches out and stuff, and psychologically, then she's afraid to make love. Because
I don't blame her.
Honey, remember the last time?
Yeah.
I go in, I say, hey, I've waited my month. I'm going to go have some sex. And then, all of a sudden, she's like, it stings, it hurts, it's very terrible. And I go, wait a second, I don't need this. Then you got to get out the KY. It's a whole operation.
I don't think we need to know all this.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No.
Yeah. If Robin's a nurse, she can handle it.
She doesn't get that excited over me anymore, my wife.
Would you stop?
You don't. Admit it, you don't.
Howard.
You don't. I've seen it. I have to work on you like a half hour before you get worked on. It's true.
Stop it. Not true.
When's your mother coming?
I don't know. Sometime.
Yeah. I'll never get to see the baby. Her mother will just not.
Oh,
let me
here
see
we
the
go
baby.
again.
Maybe she'll be different this time. This is the third one.
I don't care. Let her have a good time.
You get to see the baby again when she's gone.
You'll see her in...
Because I'm really enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to getting home and being with the baby today. I've sort of taken my mind a little bit off work. And
he's in love. He's having the best time.
yeah, I mean, I just stared at her the whole day yesterday.
Yeah?
I mean, it was really great.
Wow.
I'm like really into it. Did you hear what happened to me last night?
No.
I couldn't get to sleep, right?
Did you hear her cry at all?
No, not at all. But I couldn't get to sleep. But I said, I don't want to take care of myself sexually because that helps me get to sleep. But, you know, now that I started feeling very spiritual and stuff, like maybe I shouldn't do that stuff anymore. And I said, I don't want to, because in order to do that, I have to think about other women and stuff and all that kind of stuff.
He's out like a light. I can't believe it.
So I had so all of a sudden, I'm tossing and turning.
He was actually sleeping as I shut the door.
I'm tossing and turning, and then finally I just go, let her believe I don't do this. So I'm tossing and turning, and I go, all right, I got to do it. And I said, I'm just going to think about my wife. Because, I just had a baby with the woman. 3 seconds into it, all the girls were back in my head.
As soon as he let you through the door, they all came rushing.
But I love her. It's just that it's impossible to think about, your wife when you're doing that.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Got to think about the other girl.
I have to listen to this.
Yeah, I just said, hey, baby, schmaybe, orgy time here.
No, I could find another father for my children.
It was good, though, because for like the last 4 days, I hadn't done it because, we were having the baby, and I start feeling very, what is it, Gary?
Do you want to talk to the guy who snuck into the room? He's thrilled that you're talking about him.
Yeah.
Snuck into what room?
This guy. Hey, you're such an idiot.
How you doing, Howard?
Yeah, you were the biggest dick. I was trying to...
Funny, I don't know why he's looking.
I was trying to spend some quality time with my wife and kid and stuff, but I was even more annoyed that the hospital let you through.
See, Howard, they didn't let him in anyway. He came up and then they made him...
No, he went up with my parents and
No,
my
I
kids.
followed your mom. I seen your mom in the hall.
Yeah.
And then your dad came in.
Yeah.
And, she was talking to one of the nurses, and the security came over.
Right.
And she said,
I
want to see Allison Stern, the whole thing. Well, she used another assumed name, but I heard the first name Allison, and I recognized your father right away from the TV show.
Right.
So I just followed in, and the security center goes, where are you going? I said, I'm going to see my brother.
Yeah, I can't tell you how thrilled And then, listen to this, right?
You think that was a nice thing to do?
I'm a big fan of the show.
Yeah, it was great seeing you, too.
That makes it all the more
well, I just want to say hello.
ridiculous.
I didn't hang out as a groupie or nothing.
No, not much. And then the cops were running after him, but he got out there quick. What a kook.
Give us your address. We'd like to come visit you now.
Yeah, can you announce your address over the radio so we can all come visit you?
No.
Oh.
Hey,
No, I don't want
We're
that.
all big fans of yours.
We like you. And the guy, I got to tell you something about this guy. He's a pretty strange-looking guy. Oh, man.
Oh, come on, Al.
Oh, you look like you're deranged.
Hey, someone called me Baba Booey in the hall.
Yeah, well, you look worse.
So my name is Steve. It's not Baba Booey.
Well, good. I'm going to send Elephant Boy to your house.
I thought the security was supposed to be tight there.
Yeah, some security, huh?
Yeah, really.
So you were just checking it for him?
Yeah, he goes, I didn't know Howard Stern had a brother. I said, well, you know, he don't like to talk about
the cop is telling him, I didn't know Howard Stern had a brother. He don't like to talk about it. They don't come and ask you first.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Where did you get the security?
Security's really lax there.
Some people guarding Jackie's house.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. The security was about as tight as my wife, who was not that tight at that point.
Stop it, you're going to choke me. Now stop that.
I tried to dress in that doctor look with the sweater and everything.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Ah, you're a big dunce. Honey, you there?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, what a nut.
Oh, my goodness.
So, anyway.
That's ridiculous.
You were smart, huh?
Yeah, so...
Got me in and out of there.
Yeah, I got her out of the hospital in like
next morning. I couldn't believe it. I called early in the morning, and you were already on your way to the hospital.
Oh, yeah, I got her right out of there. I said, I'll take my chances.
I was in there literally 2 minutes.
Yeah. I was thinking of moving because it would take her mother at least 2 days to find us.
You were going to move the whole family.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
I really think I think it's going to be great.
No, everything's going to be great, and you know, I'm a great guy. So.
Well, you sound good. You rested?
Oh, I feel so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had somebody, you know,
helping her out with the baby, so she got some rest.
Great.
You know.
And what is she doing? Is she crying through the night? She wakes up. You breastfeeding?
Yeah, she wakes up. I feed her.
My wife's such a woman that her milk has already come in.
Howard, I look like Dolly Parton today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a breast is so beautiful. You got to get breast implants.
Oh,
I'm telling you, you are so sexy with the big breasts. You are really sexy with them.
Full of milk.
And she's so womanly. Womanly with the big breasts.
That's what they are.
Yeah, and very full nipples. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'll have
so womanly.
automatic reduction very soon.
Very beautiful.
But she's feeding well and everything.
Oh,
huh?
they said they've never seen a baby feed like that.
You know when I get angry? The kid's head blocks my view of the beautiful breast. I sometimes have to move the baby's head just to see those beautiful...
He said, move the baby, move the baby.
Beautiful jugs.
I can't see.
And the girls are in love, I have to say.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Oh.
Yeah. And let's say I'm a great dad and a great coach.
You're wonderful.
Let's just throw that in every 3 seconds.
Well, where's Deborah? We haven't heard from her.
Oh, they're at school.
Oh, they left already?
Yeah, they left for school.
Oh.
They have to learn the golden rule.
Yes.
They have to learn to be repressed like their dad.
They have something to rebel against.
Yeah.
No, but thank God for school.
Yeah, keeps the kids occupied.
But they must be. They're really excited, huh?
Yeah, they're real charged
great.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Well, congratulations.
All right, my sweet little minx, I'm proud of you.
Oh,
you came through for me. You got me 2 days off.
I know.
We all thank you for that.
And you had every meeting that you needed to go to.
Yep.
It worked out great.
Perfect timing.
You're quite the little woman.
Exactly on her due date.
Yeah. I'm feeling real bad about the Super Bowl party, but honey, I have to have it anyway.
I really think you ought to think about those feelings and just give it
I got
up.
to get the rub down, because you know what? That'll set precedent. Then my wife will think she can get away with it next Super Bowl Sunday.
There's nothing to
Howard,
nothing to do
go
with
with your gut feeling.
Thank you.
His gut says no.
The gut says no, right?
My gut says stop hanging over the belt. All right, thank you, honey.
But listen, just know that we're here and we love you.
Oh, I tell you, there's a whole love thing going on in my house.
Yes.
That'll wear off in about a week.
He started it.
Wasn't I real supportive?
You're great.
Yeah. You're in love with me all over again.
I always am, though.
Yeah, but more so.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you.
Anyway, thanks. Tell K-Rock thanks for everything.
All right.
And,
I will.
I would talk to you soon.
Thank you, darling.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there it is, Robin.
Sounds good.
Full story. I've given it to you all.
Wow, that's some labor.
Yeah.
Whew.
I've heard that story. You know who's the most outrageous human being on the planet, who is completely intrusive?
Oh, I know this.
Who? You heard this already?
Yeah.
You heard about Dominic Barber?
Yeah.
You got to hear this. Jackie, you got to hear this. Fred,
I swear I knew who you were talking
wait a second. You got to just hear this story. You know, we know Dominic Barber, the lawyer, and I know, I guess Dominic thinks he's a friend of mine.
Well, I don't think he's your best friend.
No,
I don't think he can
certainly
even
not.
have that conception of himself.
Let me tell you this. Let me take a break and I'll tell you this story. Don't let me stop. And then I'll play the Ku Klux Klan message and then we should start the news.
Okay.
All right, so we'll be on schedule right after this.
What is
National Lampoon.
Oh, National Lampoon.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm excited that this movie came out. I can't wait to see how it came out. It's called Loaded Weapon 1. I've seen the promos for it on TV, and I've seen some of the advanced stuff. It's really funny. I mean, it looks funny.
Yeah, everything I've seen so far has been really good.
And the reason I'm excited about it is I happened to see this script when they were looking for somebody to star in it. And they asked me to star in it.
So it wound up with Emilio Estevez.
It wound up with Emilio Estevez. But, okay, I don't even think he could ruin this script. It was really a funny script. There was a couple of homosexual scenes that were pretty funny. It was pretty wild. I hope they left that in with the two guys walking on the beach.
Yeah, I heard it's in there.
It is?
Yeah.
I read this script, and it was maybe the first funny script I'd read in a really long time.
Like you've been reading scripts for a long time.
Well, I'd read like 10, you know?
But you're saying it like, oh, for years you've been reading.
No, I haven't, unfortunately. I would like you to think that I have been. But I turned down the role only because I felt that, for me, everyone would have said, oh, he made a movie like Airplane or something. You know, I'm going to be closely looked at. So I figured, let me create my own movie. I think Fartman's more appropriate for me.
I still don't get it why you think any good, funny movie wouldn't have been a good deal for you.
I just thought that this movie was very much like in the Airplane genre.
I understand that, but it's still good. It's very funny.
It was
in the Airplane, so it's in the Police Academy.
My fans,
it's still very funny.
My fans wouldn't have thought it was outrageous enough. It just maybe like
right?
a second or third movie, this would have been right for me, but not for the first.
How do you pull back?
Say what?
Never mind.
Let's say it again.
No,
Come on, I know everything about movies.
All right.
Yeah.
You're saying that this wouldn't have been outrageous enough for your first film.
Right.
You think that people are then going to expect less of you with your next film?
Well, you know how Woody Allen was sort of
popular?
Yeah, but you know how he sort of drove his own movies, especially in the beginning, like it was sort of about Woody Allen.
No, not really.
Well, think about Bananas and the, you know what I'm saying?
But he used to work for other people too.
Yeah. Well, just trust me. This would not have been. Look, Robin. It's a gut feeling. I'm going with my gut again, like my wife just told me.
She's always telling you to go with your gut.
And I got a hell of a gut. That is getting bigger every day. So National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, rated PG-13, is the one you should go see. That's all I wanted to say.
Howard Stern will be back after this on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's 8:54 at The Eagle. I'm Les Colinas, checking traffic. An accident northbound I-35 Stemmons near Royal, the center, and...
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
All right. What did I say we were going to do? I had to do something, but I got back. I was going to play the KKK message. I was going to tell you something. Robin, what's
Dominic.
Oh, Dominic. Okay, so you got to hear this guy. So, Dominic's a pretty busy attorney.
No, he's not. I'm convinced he's not.
I assumed he was. I know he's successful. So, we're into the delivery room, right? We had the baby. And, I spent about an hour there. And then I went home just to take a shower and get something to eat. And I was going to come back to, be with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wheeling my wife into her room. And they come up and they say, your brother Dominic is here. No. Your brother Dominic is here. So my wife goes, my brother Dominic? Yeah, your brother Dominic. Barbara. Oh, no. So she goes,
of course, Barbara.
So she goes, yeah, who else? So she's beat. I mean, she was whipped after that. She goes, oh, my God. I can't.
Yeah,
wait a second. Let
me just say what time it was. She had just gotten to her room.
Yeah.
From the delivery of her child.
They were wheeling her in. So she goes, please, just tell him I'm resting. So, anyway, they must have told him she was resting. And so he called some people. And he couldn't bear to tell everyone that he hadn't been in the room first.
So what did he do? He
was telling people on the phone that he went up to Allison's room because he said he was her brother. And he looked in and she was sleeping, so he left. He's a nut.
He's out of his mind.
He's crazy.
I don't know.
He was the first one. He was the first one actually up to the room because he then hung out and then he made it up to the room first.
Yeah, well, from what I understand, she told him, she just went, oh my goodness. And the nurse said, well, shall I tell him to wait for visiting hours? And she said, that's a good idea. Tell him that.
Yeah.
And visiting hours was 45 minutes away.
And Dominic was up there in 45 minutes.
So he just hung around.
I went to my wife's room. There were about 900 people in there. It was like the best party I ever threw. I said, well, good. I don't have to have a party this year. I already have it in her room.
Well, I didn't get invited.
Oh, there was no invite. People showed up. First of all, she was exhausted. She didn't want to see anybody.
Of course.
You were being respectful.
Absolutely. And I thought, when she told me how many people she had in the room, I was shocked.
Well, that's why I took her home. That way I'm like a prison guard. I don't let anybody in. I don't like anyone in my house, so. No, the doctor said.
Get through all the checkpoints.
No, the doctor said you're supposed to wait 10 days before you have visitors.
Yeah.
Just for the safety of the baby in terms of germs and all that kind of junk.
Absolutely.
So Richard Simmons called me last night.
Yeah, how'd that go? Now, you say that was a little bit...
peculiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really odd. He called up, hello, and he was pretending like he hadn't gotten word that the baby was born.
Okay.
But you knew he knew.
So he was pretending like he's just calling out of the blue.
Right, to say hello. And plus, he named the baby. I mean, I do give him credit for that. We were sitting and having dinner, and he said, you know what's a beautiful name? Ashley. My wife and I looked at each other. Of course, we said, it's a wacko like Richard Simmons. We can't pay attention. And we looked at each other, and we said, yeah, it is a nice name.
Yeah, don't mind the source.
Yeah. Ignore the source and go with it. Why fight it? Don't mind the source. So,
sometimes, you have to just kill the messenger.
Yeah. That's it. Or forget the messenger at least.
At the very least.
At the very least. So I sat there and I heard, my wife was talking to Richard Simmons. I said, oh, this is interesting. This guy hasn't called me in months. He hasn't shown up on the show because he's really mad.
He's been all around us, but never here.
And, of course, I think he's mad because, well, let's face it. I guess, we just made too many effeminate jokes. I don't think he's comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I think you don't think that's it, Jackie? I do.
No. What do you think it is?
What do you think it is? I think it's the effeminate jokes, because he didn't even mind when we used to make fun of fat people and all that stuff. He could deal with that. I think he felt it was getting out of control with talking about effeminacy.
Or feminism, whatever the word was.
Or feminine voice.
That should have got
What is it? Effeminacy? Effeminacy? Is there such a word?
Femininity's a word.
His femininity. But he's not feminine, he's effeminate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Feminine. Yeah.
If he's feminine, then all hell has broken loose. Robin, you're feminine.
Thank you.
He's effeminate.
If that was going to bother him, it should have hit a long time ago.
No, I think it all got to him. And then when we spoke to the guy who spanked him in the hotel room.
You think that was the icing on the cake?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, though. It's the jokes about being effeminate, because it used to be Richard would come in here and you would let him talk about some dopey cruise or something and then throw a joke in. Then he'd talk about some other stuff and then he'd throw a joke in. And then, we just became so familiar with him.
Yeah.
He would walk in and it would be just nothing but jokes about that. And he never got to say anything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Did he ever say that to you, or you just...
yeah, and he sort of did.
Oh.
Hey, maybe he'll give us one last chance.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah?
I hope to see him in Los Angeles in a couple of weeks.
Oh, is that right?
And I dropped him a note.
Yeah, we're going to do a show from Los Angeles in a couple of weeks.
We are?
Yeah, we think.
Somebody ought to tell me.
You don't need to know a thing.
I'm being
You just
left
go.
out again.
You just go where I tell you. It's not definite yet. Is it definite yet or not?
It's not definite yet.
It's not? All right.
Well, I was going to say, now my thought is gone because I'm...
Believe me, I'm looking for any reason not to go. So if you have something doing, that's fine.
I don't even know when it is. How can I...
Neither do I. When is it, Gary?
It would be the third week of February.
Third week of February.
Is this the same thing we were talking about?
Yeah, going out there for the Grammys and stuff.
I thought that was... Oh, my.
That was what?
No, Robin. See, Robin's right.
I thought that was a dead issue.
Right, Robin and I had this conversation, and I thought for sure there was no way you would do it.
Well, you and Robin kind of turned me around, and you said that it would be good radio, so we should go, despite the fact that I have a newborn.
Not despite the fact. I never said that.
Well, you said it would be good radio, and then you got
me. But I said you do have a new baby, so, that's a conconsideration you have to make.
Yeah, but hey, come on. What do I look like? Mary Poppins? That's enough already. 2 days of being dad for dad of the year, and that's enough.
Oh, no.
And believe me, it was killing me being so nice. I couldn't even yell at my wife.
Oh, dear.
And she was bitchy as could be.
When do you think will be the first time you just haul off and yell? And
it almost happened last night. She goes, we got a gift from Gail of a baby seat, and so take it out of the box. We'll put the baby in the baby seat. It's a baby jumpy, a swingy thing or something, a rocky thing. So I go, okay, yeah, fine. So I take it out. It's in 3 parts. My wife goes, forget it. You'll never get it together. Wait for my father or your father. You'll never know how to do it. I said, no. I said, honey, it's okay. You know what? I'm not that stupid. I could figure it out. No, you can't. I just said, okay, this is it. This is it. Close the door. We're going to have a fight. And then I just said, all right, honey, I'll put it away. I was talking like a Stepford wife. All right, honey, I'll put it away. You know, all day I was like, okay. Had a big smile on my face. Honey, would you like to like take a rest now? And I'll get the baby diapers. You know, stuff like that. But that's got by the weekend. I got to be back to the old. I got to be back to the old Howard Stern.
You're going to have a hell of a time because, as in tribute to your in-laws coming over, yesterday on Best Of, I played when they stayed over for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I heard.
And oh boy,
they're planning on staying for 10 days.
Wow.
Well, I was going to ask you.
And the house is full now. I got 3 kids, a housekeeper, a nurse. I got everybody there.
Where are they going to stay?
They're staying at. I don't know where they're going to stay. I don't know where they're going to stay. And it's just going to be. I know everyone's going to be on top of it. It's going to be. It would have been fun for a couple of days.
Well,
it's going to be a madhouse. I don't want to talk about it.
You can't yell at her in the next 10 days.
No, I know. No, if I have any witnesses, I'm finished. Because I was yelling at her pretty good up until the delivery. Ask Ganji. He was in my house.
No. I know. You were fighting with her before you left.
Yeah, but I was perfect yesterday. You should have seen me. Every little thing. My wife and I were getting into like a real big argument because she didn't know what she wanted anybody to do, and she's saying, "Take the baby." No, open the door. No, don't take the baby to open the door. Don't. I said, "Honey," I just turned to her and went, "Honey, I want you to lay down and put your feet up, and I'm going to take care of everything." And she was like, "But you got." Whoa! Look at this. And then she backed off.
Yeah.
You know, if I could remember this, even in my regular life, like if I could just be nice to all of my enemies. Maybe it would.
Yeah, things could turn around for you.
Like instead of yelling at Baba Booey every time he screws up, maybe I need to just have him put his feet up and relax.
Get more bees with honey.
Yeah.
If you do that, we're all out of work, man.
Baba Booey.
Jesus, I don't know how long this nice thing's going to last. I feel it slipping away, though. It almost slipped out yesterday.
Oh, no.
Maybe you could squeeze one in before her parents get here.
Yeah. You yell at her. If I get home early today, I can yell at her. I can yell at her before her parents get there. You don't understand. I have a lot of knowledge, and it's just, I'm so excited to express all of my knowledge.
It just comes pouring forth.
I just feel,
in a rush.
Yeah, I have to lecture. It's more of a lecture, and I want everyone to hear
it. Well, that's true. That's true. All right. He makes everyone shut up before he starts
It's a lecture. It's like a class. Now you're going to learn the way things should be done.
All right, I'm going to talk now.
Right. Shut up.
And then you start beating that hand. This is the way it's done.
Yeah. Well, you're lecturing. It's like Khrushchev. Well.
You're wacky.
All I know is I have more mouths to feed than Somalia, so we better play some commercials.
I was going to say, now you've got a real responsibility.
Now I have responsibilities. My father said, you better get back to work. You got 3 kids.
Yeah, what are you doing taking off a day?
Yeah, maybe your boss will fire you.
Got 3 kids. Your father never even had 3 kids to support.
No.
You've gone past him.
My father didn't do such a great job supporting 2 kids. You know what I drove in college? I drove a Dodge, a crummy beat-up Dodge.
What happened to the Montego?
Mercury Montego I drove in high school when I got my license. I wonder I never got laid.
Oh, dear.
You call that a provider? All right, I got to take a break. And when we come back, we should start the news, Rob. Tell everyone what's going on.
Okay.
The Howard Stern Show will be back in a moment on 97.1, The Eagle.
It's 9:12 at The Eagle. I'm Les Colinas checking.
Robin, we are doing the news.
That's right, Howard. Did I give you any cards? I don't think I did. I can't remember.
No.
All right, I'll get them to you. I don't need them right away.
All right.
Anyway, you know what? The big controversy that sprang up while we were away, Howard, is that Bill Clinton has decided to keep his promise to gays and end the ban on military service by gays. And
absolutely.
He's really going to go through with this, and it's caused a big ruckus on Capitol Hill. Apparently he was arguing with the Joint Chiefs of Staff, you know, the leaders of the military establishment. They don't like it. They don't want it. Well, they think it will be disruptive.
I don't know if anybody remembers back this far into history, but there was a time when blacks were not allowed in the military.
Thank you.
And what... You mean you're an advocate of that?
Yeah.
You're into going back to that. You go back to that, we'll have nobody in the military. So the big news was that if we and the Joint Chiefs of Staff and everyone went crazy, they decided to let blacks into the military. They said, military
nobody
guys
will
said,
ever fight for us again.
They said this will destroy the military. Yeah. We'll no longer have an army if you let black people in. Especially if you let them live with the white people.
Well, that was the problem. There were black people in the service, but it was segregated.
Right.
And they ended the segregation.
As a matter of fact, I asked my father about this. I said to him, when you were in World War II, did the black guys live in your barracks? He says, oh, no. He says, you knew where they were. There were some black guys, but it was always whites. And then the big controversy was they were going to let black guys live with the white guys. And the military said it will break morale and it will end the Army. The people will not enlist if you put black people in. Now, although my father kicked Kingfish out of his foxhole, he wasn't enlightened. So the thing was that this was going to ruin the military. And then you take a look around the world. You see that the Israeli army has homosexuals in it.
Now, the Israeli army is okay with homosexuals.
And most armies...
Why not everybody else? That's the toughest army in the world.
Most armies around the world have had homosexuals. The only two that really don't allow it are the British Army and the American.
I think the British have done it now, haven't they?
No, they have.
No?
They have not. And the only two holdouts are these two countries. And I'll tell you something, that it will not be the end of the military. There are many, and here's the other point, there are many homosexuals.
Always have been, yeah.
Always have been in the military. It's just that they never came out of the closet before. And believe me, most people knew who was gay and who wasn't, especially amongst female
and the males,
military.
too. Give me a break.
Right.
They know.
So nothing will happen if there are gays in the military, and Clinton should absolutely go ahead, do this.
You know what my problem is? That we get hung up on things like this, and you can spend days talking about them, and there have to be big meetings. We have problems to solve in this country.
That's right. And that's why the military in this country, you just got to force it on them. You got to do it. Nothing will happen. These guys are lifers, most of them. They will not go anywhere. They will absolutely accept it.
Well, they do say that they recognize that Clinton is the commander-in-chief, and they have to go by what he says. So nobody's going to resign. That's what they do for a living. They take orders.
Absolutely.
So take this.
Correct? Yes, of course I'm correct. Like they're going to go, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave the military. I'm going to go be a rocket scientist in the private sector.
That's right.
They're not going anywhere. Morale won't be broken. It's all a big BS issue.
Well, I thought it was interesting yesterday, too, that everybody was scrambling around trying to find out how the senators from the state of New York feel about it, and they tried to find Senator Alphonse D'Amato. And the story in the paper was Al was unavailable. He was having oral surgery yesterday.
Yes.
But today he shocked conservatives by saying that he would go along with Bill. He thinks the ban on gays in the military is wrong and that no government should discriminate against any of its people.
You see, that's why I like Al D'Amato. And let me tell you something. He wasn't against homosexuals when in the past. He got that rap, too, when it was all those Mapplethorpe paintings and stuff. He was against the government supporting artists. He says, we're in times of economic trouble. There's no reason why we have to contribute funds to controversial art. Let the artist go out in the free marketplace and sell his artwork or create and do whatever he wants. Government shouldn't be involved in those decisions.
People say all the time, say to me, say hello, blah, blah, blah. I say, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, screw you. You're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
So what are you, a swinger, and you're proud of it?
Well, I don't know that you'd actually call it being a swinger.
I don't mind that you're a swinger and stuff. I mean, you're married, and then you and your husband decided to marry another couple?
Well, we haven't exactly married. Well, yeah, okay.
You all live together. You're in a committed relationship to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, the only thing that I can't get into is this group kid concept.
Well, it wasn't exactly planned.
You mean you don't know whose kid it is?
Not exactly.
So he calls both of you mommy and both of you dad?
No, he doesn't call. He's not even that old yet.
How old is he?
He's 7 months.
Yeah, but I mean, who's the real mother and who's the real father? Well, you know who the real mother is.
Yeah.
But you know what? It isn't even that so much as now this kid's going to have to keep a big secret.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to school. He's not going to be able to talk about what goes on in his house as freely as everybody else.
Well, you want to know why? Parents, I even noticed like in my neighborhood, the parents who, you know, I'm probably like the only famous guy in my neighborhood. But they all want to be famous in some way. Mm-hmm. They all want to be, it's almost
everybody's looking for their little niche.
You ever see like these Jews for Jesus?
Yes.
Now, what is that all about? You say to yourself, what is it? You know what that's about? That's a guy who's sitting there, some Jew who's sitting there in temple, and he can't believe he's not being noticed. It's driving him crazy. He goes there every week, and he gives a donation and everything, but he doesn't get noticed.
And Jews want to be noticed at their temple. So one guy finally stood up and he says, I know how I'm going to get these sons of a bitches. I'll tell you how I'm going to get them. I'm going to become Jews for Jesus. Well, if that don't get you noticed, now all of a sudden the guy sets up his own temple, and now he's Jews for Jesus, and he's making everybody nuts. Because how could you be for Jesus and be Jewish? There's just no way. But if you're for Jesus, you're not Jewish.
That's like a gay Catholic.
Yeah. You can't be a gay Catholic. And I've said this a million times on the air. Gays are screaming they want to be Catholic. I said, go invent your own religion where there is no heterosexuals. Write your own Bible. Because the Catholics are against the gays. In the Bible, it says you can't be with another man. Now, let me tell you something. God didn't write that. Some guy wrote that. You know, people think God wrote the Bible. They're that sick.
Yeah, I know. I love these people who say, oh, no, he was touched by God at the time.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I could write a Bible.
He was channeling. God inhabited his body.
I could write a new gay Bible. God touches me every night. Something's touching me every night. I know it's not my wife. But the point is that this woman is now she wants to have something special. Okay, kids, we have something very special going on in our house.
Well, we can't tell.
We can't tell anybody. Meanwhile, the kid's keeping a secret that he doesn't want to keep and doesn't even want to be involved in.
It's going to make him crazy.
You should really have that child taken away from you. That's my feeling.
Okay.
That's my feeling. I mean, that's my personal feeling.
In fact, give us your name and address. We'll report you.
We'll report you to the child welfare people. But you know what? They won't do anything anyway.
And you have another kid living in this mess, right?
I have my son, yes.
Yeah, your son. And where's your son from? Another planet?
No.
Your son's from the marriage with this guy?
Yeah.
And what's his and what's he calling the other woman? Mom?
No.
What does he call her?
Her name.
Her name. But the other kid has to call you Mom.
No. You can call me by my name.
But he's got to call both guys Dad.
No.
And what does he call him?
He calls her husband Dad. He's not old enough to call anybody yet because he's a baby.
Oh, so you're saying he has a dad?
Yes.
Well, you told Gary on the phone nobody knows who the dad is.
Well, we're not sure which one, but we're going to stay with who's married.
That's lovely. That's lovely. I don't mind you guys having a wild sexual time. First of all, your husband was bored with you. That's why you got into the relationship.
Well, you were probably forced into it. You didn't really want to.
No, I wasn't forced into it, and actually I was bored with him, but, you know, hey, whatever.
Really? You were bored with him?
Yeah.
So why didn't you get a divorce?
No, why do that? Just get the kid exposed to a whole bunch of people living together and screwing each other.
So do you all sleep in one big bed?
No. We kind of, the way this has worked out, and it's not like we all have sex with each other or something. It's sort of settled at this point into that we have monogamous relationships with the other spouse, and eventually at some point we're going to divorce and remarry. But it's kind of hard to figure out how to do that. So.
You mean you don't have sex with your husband?
No.
Oh, you have sex with the other husband?
Yeah.
And she doesn't have sex with her husband?
No.
Oh, she has sex
Not
with
anymore. When this sort of started out, I mean, we sort of had a little bit of swapping, but now it's kind of settled down into that.
Can I make a suggestion? Why don't you divorce your husband and marry that guy?
I think we're going to do that. I mean, we've been talking about it.
How do you look? You any decent?
I think I'm all right.
Yeah?
I think we're all very average. I mean, it's not like we're exceptionally attractive or unattractive. I don't think that...
I was going to ask you to come down here and rub me down, but if you're not that attractive, forget it. This is a Super Bowl Friday party. I don't want to just get rubbed down by someone who's not that... I can get that anytime.
That's fine.
Fred could rub me down.
Go for it.
No, I think with the kids, it's, you know, everybody now is saying, hey, kids can accept anything. They can't, though, because I know that, like, at my daughter's school, when someone's adopted, all the kids are freaking out.
Yeah.
They can't even come to grips with it.
I remember when we found out there was a kid in our school that was, in our class that was adopted.
It flips them out.
Yeah, you start looking at her strange.
Yeah. It really flips them out.
I don't think
And you guys having your wild sex every night with a different partner.
No, we don't do that.
Smelly sex.
Yeah, what does a kid got to be involved in all that for?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It doesn't strike me as right.
To me of immaturity and people who are into the parenting game who really aren't ready for it.
Yeah. You probably were never really ready to be a parent. You're probably not that good a parent, actually. Your judgment's in
You're too
question.
busy with yourself. You're so worried about what your confusion. You have no time for a child.
Right. I agree. That's my analysis of this. And quite frankly, probably your parents are jerks, and they just treated you in a certain way to let you get away with your own immaturity. That's my vibe on you.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean to be nasty about it. I'm sure you're a very nice person, but you're very selfish. You're just a very selfish woman.
You know, your child's having to put up with it, whatever your whim is on that particular
because
day.
you need your sex. You have to have sex. This is all about sex.
And not taking responsibility.
Now, seriously, what about the kid? Kid's got to deal with a whole other couple living on top of him. And you're
trying to explain what the heck is going on in his house.
And you're jumping in the sack with someone else's husband. Your kid knows. How old's your kid?
5.
And they always think the kids don't know anything.
Yeah.
They always think the kid has no idea.
Or, hey, the kid accepts it. Yeah, well, what's the kid going to do? Leave home and get a job? The kid's a prisoner of his own parents. It's the worst. You know, hey, what are you going to do? But this is everybody is selfish, and everybody is... How old are you?
29.
Yeah. You fit into the selfish generation.
Right. You know, in another 5, 6 years, you'll be ready to have a child and be a good mother.
Who knows? Immaturity, something sometimes never leaves you.
Yeah, sometimes that's true.
I've seen 40-year-olds that are immature.
Now, who might that be?
Fred. All right, well,
I'm glad you called.
So she wanted me to get all worked up about her sexual activity, and I can't. I just can't get worked up about it.
Not in the midst of children.
Yeah. Not in the midst of kids.
Okay.
You're putting too much pressure on them. Your kid's going to be screwy.
I don't think so.
Of course you don't think so.
You don't care what I think.
No, it's not that I don't care. If I thought that it was going to be a problem, believe me, I wouldn't do this.
And Oprah is the guilty party here, and Donnie, they have all these couples on, yeah, we got to be accepting of these relationships. People are unhappy in their marriages. Well, who cares if they're unhappy in their marriages? Don't have kids and don't get married.
That's right. Take responsibility for what you're doing. If the relationship isn't working out, either fix it or move on.
And why can't you love your husband?
I do love him.
No, you said that you were bored with him.
I'm not happy with him sexually.
Sexually, why? Tell me about
what
him
he
sexually.
Doesn't do.
Yeah, tell us what he doesn't do that the other guy does.
Well, we have very different desire levels.
Yeah, you want sex all the time.
No, not all the time.
A lot.
A lot more than he does.
A lot more than he does.
How often does he want sex?
Probably once every couple of weeks.
Once every couple of weeks he wants sex, and you want sex how often?
Probably 3 or 4 times a week.
3 or 4 times a week, and he can't provide it. Why? Have you asked him why he can't provide it?
It's just not working out.
He's not physically attracted to you?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
What are you two doing married? It sounds like they shouldn't have ever been married to each other.
And when he first married you, he was having a lot of sex with you?
Not when we first got married, no.
And so why did you marry him if you needed sex? I don't understand.
I thought things...
Why would you marry a guy who can't even give you sex, who can't deliver the goods?
Were all your friends getting married?
No.
And you just wanted to be on the bandwagon?
No, we just had been together for a long time, and sometimes you don't think things through. I mean, we'd been together such a long time that getting married was the next step.
And then why did you have a child with this guy if you were unhappy?
We hadn't planned to.
I see.
Everything's unplanned.
So why did you... So far
they don't think and they don't plan.
I didn't think the marriage through, and I didn't plan for the kid. This is a life that is out of control.
I don't think I'm out of control.
Oh,
this child
wait a
is very
second.
lucky.
Excuse me. You say you don't think you're out of control? So far, the 2 major decisions in your life, one, you didn't think about the marriage. You just don't think about it. And secondly, you tell me with the kid, it happened by accident. You don't think that's a life out of control?
We hadn't planned to have a kid, and we had been using birth control at the time.
Yeah.
So
and you got pregnant. You should have gotten an abortion if you were with a man you didn't love.
It isn't.
And don't tell me your religion doesn't allow that. You're busy sleeping with 2 guys.
I'm not religious, so
good.
It's not a problem.
You should have had an abortion and gotten on with your life and left this guy, and that would have been the end of it. I don't say people don't make mistakes marrying someone, but imagine going into a marriage when the guy's not giving you sex.
I thought it would change.
How could it change?
I think that...
Why would it change? Why wouldn't you just go find another guy?
What are you believe in fairy tales?
Yeah. No, you listen to me. You're a very immature girl. Very immature. You think you're mature because you're in this wacky relationship with 2 men and 2 women.
You're more adult than everybody else.
You having lesbianism?
No.
You never get in the sack with the broad?
Nope.
And what'd she do, parade around in her underpants in front of your husband?
No.
Mm-hmm. And what about that?
What you guys go on vacations together and everything?
Be honest. Be honest.
We haven't gone on vacations because we...
And let me ask you something. When you come down in the morning in front of the kids, you don't wear bra and panties sometimes?
No.
You're always fully dressed around each other.
Well, I wouldn't say the kids have never seen me without clothes on, but it's not like I deliberately go out of my way to be undressed.
So there's a naked woman running around in the house for a kid who's not even sure who you are.
Now, let me ask another thing. So when do you guys have sex with each other's husbands? How do you do that?
I sleep with her husband, and she sleeps with mine.
Oh, the kids don't know anything about that.
I didn't say they didn't know anything about that.
They do.
Know about that.
Unbelievable.
That's not confusing.
You got to stop thinking about yourself all the time. Very selfish girl. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Unless you have something to add to this conversation.
No.
And really, your life is out of control.
Now, are you thinking and planning now?
Has anybody ever had this discussion with you, your parents or anyone?
My parents don't know about it.
Well, if there's nothing wrong with it, why wouldn't you tell your parents?
I didn't say there... Well, I don't think my parents would understand it.
But your kid
kids
would.
Can be
Yeah.
subjected to it. Your adult parents wouldn't understand.
But the kids have to understand. Your child is a prisoner. I suggest that you move out of the house, file for divorce if you can't live with your husband, or sort of say to yourself, you know, maybe I can make things work with my husband, stop all this sexuality and this nonsense.
Maybe I ought to grow up.
Yeah. All right?
Maybe I should.
Yeah, absolutely. You're completely out of control and you don't know it. You're out of control. You have no limits to what you'll do.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I'd go murder somebody.
Who knows with you? You might say it happened. It happened. It just happened. I didn't plan it. It just
I didn't
happened.
plan it. I just happened to have this machine gun and I gunned down 80 people.
Yeah, it just happened.
It could happen.
It's just like having
You
a baby.
didn't plan it.
Just I got married. I didn't. We didn't have a lot of sex, but I figured it would improve. You've got to get it together here. There's too many people out of control in the audience, and I have to control them. I am in control, at least. And if I'm ever out of control, you can tell me. Thank you.
I wouldn't say that you're in control all the time. Either.
No, don't you dare even try to judge me.
Yeah, really.
Please, you are the worst
Why
judge.
not? You're judging
Because
me.
you've said three things that are more disturbing than anything I've ever heard.
Anything you've ever heard?
Number one, that you can't tell your parents about your relationship, but your children have to suffer through it. A relationship that you're embarrassed by in front of your own family, but you're not embarrassed in front of your kids. Secondly, that you sleep, your children wake up to seeing you with another man in the house where your husband lives, which is totally emasculating. And number one, you tell me that all of the decisions you made, you were unaware of. As getting married, you were unaware of getting married.
I wasn't unaware.
Yes, you were. Oh, it was something I don't know. I didn't think
really
about.
think about it.
And then and the other big decision with the baby, I don't know. I was just pregnant. I didn't know.
It was an accident.
Accident.
It's nice to be an accident.
I don't have accidents. And I don't believe in accidents. I believe accidents are planned. Thank you.
But that's how I'd want my parents to term me. Oh, you were an accident, dear.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Now, I want you to get yourself together and report back to me in a week and tell me the changes you've made in your life, okay? Tell me that you've gotten back with your husband, you've tried to work things out, you've moved out of that ridiculous house of horrors that you live in, and you're living a what we would call a normal life, whether that be as a divorced woman or as a married woman, okay?
No, that's not okay.
What? Come here. Come close to the phone so I can smack you.
Yes, please slap me.
Come here.
I like being slapped.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Why can't she leave? She was about to tell us that there's a reason that two can't split up and marry the spouses they want.
Why can't you do that? You got yourself a husband there. You got a potential husband. Why can't you marry?
Well, we are going to do that. It's just the timing's bad.
How about
what's timing got to do with it?
Well, tell us why the timing is wrong.
I can't tell you why the timing's wrong.
Because you have no answer.
A little bit wrong. No, I do have an answer, but
no, you don't. You have no answer. You don't have an answer.
I'll bet you, if she divorced her husband, that guy wouldn't marry her.
That's right. That's why the timing's bad. There's nobody to marry her. The guy you're sleeping with don't even love you.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, then why does he marry you?
Yeah, why do he want to be with you all the time instead of letting you sleep in the other room with the other guy sometimes?
I don't ever sleep with
because the timing's
bad. I haven't slept with my husband in probably 2 years now.
Why is the timing so bad?
There's some personal things going on that...
No, there isn't.
Yes, there are.
There's no answer to that question.
Okay.
You're saying personal things. You sound like.
Well, and the other thing is, we haven't looked into the legal ramifications of how, because we still would all like to live together. But there's rules for getting divorced and living together. I mean, you're supposed to separate.
You know what you need to do? You need to go to summer camp because that's where everyone lives together. You should join a kibbutz, a commune. They have communes up in Oregon you can join, and you should live with a bunch of people and dance around on a robe all day.
Right.
Stop it already. I want you to report back to me in a week and tell me what changes you've made in your life, okay?
Are you serious?
Yes. I want to know the changes you're going to make. At least, I'm going to give you a week to think about it and tell me what changes you'd like to make. Tell me the ideal situation. You'll call me in 1 week.
For real?
Yeah. What's the ideal situation for you to be in? That's what I want you to call me back with.
Okay.
Now go to your room and think about it.
This is the first time she'll ever have thought anything out. Huh?
Because I'm now her father, and you will call me daddy because I'm your father now. Because your father didn't do the right job with you.
He'd probably beg to differ.
Trust me.
Yeah, but you're not even telling him exactly what you do.
Your father's a big dope, and your parents are dopes, and you're a dope, and I'm going to straighten you out.
That's an amazing statement, though, that your parents can't understand something your children have to.
Please, there's been 3 big amazing statements here. I'm straightening her out. I'm giving her the first good talking to she ever had.
I'm telling
I'm straightening out her whole life. Time I'm done with her, she'll be in Creedmoor. Thank you. Now go think. You got a serious situation over there.
I think a lot.
All right, well, get back to me with the right thoughts. I want you to straighten out your whole situation, and I want you to tell me, I want you to confess to me why it's the wrong time for you to marry the guy you're sleeping with.
Well, timing's bad for a lot of things. I mean...
Is it money? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Finances?
It's not, well, no, it's not. It's not money.
Then what is it? It's not money, there's no excuse. And believe me, money's not even an excuse.
This is the one thing I can't talk about. I talked to all 3 of them about talking to you, and that's the one thing I can't talk about.
About why you can't get married?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there's a deep mystery.
There's no mystery. You can't come up with an answer.
They just don't want to. They like being immature.
Well, when you can be honest, I can help you. I will help you.
I think in a lot of ways.
I will help you when I hear the right answer.
What right answer do you want?
I want to know why you can't get a normal life. And you're telling me...
I don't think anybody's life is normal. What is normal?
Normal is when children aren't exposed to wacky relationships that you can't even tell your parents about.
Yeah, well, basically it's confusion.
Yes.
You're so confused you can hardly describe your own life to me.
You worry about your own happiness. Sometimes you worry about your kids' happiness.
I do worry about his happiness, and I've talked to my therapist about it. And if I really thought that this was, if she thought it was just going to harm him permanently, and
what is your therapist? A psychiatrist?
Yes.
Or a psychologist?
Which one? Psychiatrist.
Can she prescribe drugs?
No, she can't prescribe drugs.
Psychologist.
You don't even know who you're going to.
She didn't think about it.
That's more confusion. You don't even know if you're with a psychiatrist or a psychologist. You know who you're busy going to every week? What do you go, once a week?
Yes.
That's a yenta you go to. What is it, a woman?
Yes.
It's a yenta.
And she wants your money. She's not going to tell you what you're doing wrong.
She doesn't know what you're doing. She's probably doing the same thing you're doing.
No, she's not.
She can't help you. Does she ever talk to you the way I'm talking to you?
No.
Of course not. I could help you. I straighten you right out.
What would you do?
I told you what I'd do. First thing
he
I
wouldn't
do,
have been in the situation in the first place.
But now that I'm in your situation, if I'm in your shoes, the first thing I would do is decide who I'm going to live with, and I'm going to, first of all, give a shot with my husband, the man I had a baby with. I'd find out who the father of that child is that is living in that house.
Yeah, there are tests you can do.
Yeah. No, they don't want to know. They want to have a communal child. Meanwhile, nobody knows who's mommy and who's daddy in that child. Everyone's running around nude.
We are not.
Don't tell me both children haven't seen you naked in bed with another man. Now, don't tell me that because I know you're lying. Your son has seen you in bed with that man that you sleep with.
Yes, he has.
Of course he has.
Now you got Fred upset.
With your father, with the father living in the house. That's perverted.
Why? Why is that perverted?
It is perverted because a child. Have you ever seen children how confused they are by everything in life? And suddenly to see your dad. And there's mom in the next room with another guy.
So what is dad?
And what is dad? And what? Come on. You're watching too much Donahue.
Why doesn't mommy love dad?
I never watched Donahue.
Donahue's a creep. And so's Oprah. She's a big fat creep.
You're a living Donahue.
I am not.
You got a show in you.
You should be on Donahue.
Well, actually, I thought about writing about it. I don't exactly want
Sure, write about it so your kid can be further embarrassed. Everybody's into this, do your own thing. Yeah. We got to set up a whole new family structure.
For the kids.
Conventional marriage isn't working. So if it's not working, go you divorce the guy so you don't have to emasculate your husband under the same roof.
I'm not emasculating him. It's not
Dad's in the sack with another woman.
You just stood here and told us, oh, my husband didn't satisfy me.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't.
And you're probably busy telling everybody that. And you're going to say you don't, but you do, and your kid overhears it. Believe me, your kid knows. And you don't tell me your kid hasn't asked you why isn't Daddy in bed with you.
No, he's never asked me that.
All right,
he's afraid.
Yeah. Well, should probably whack him one.
I would not.
And get away from that psychologist. Whoever your psychologist is needs a psychologist. Psychologist. You know, all these yentas. Where's her degree from, this psychologist?
I don't know.
I bet you it's from Adelphi or something. Some dopey college like that.
It doesn't surprise me she didn't investigate her therapist.
She's probably got the same credentials to be a therapist as Baba Booey does. I'll tell you who's a good therapist. Me. Because I take the simple way in life. I live a nice, clean life. You know why you don't see me in the Inquirer? They got nothing on me. You, they got a book on.
Me, they don't care.
Because you want to be a celebrity. That's what your problem is. You do. You're the celebrity of your neighborhood.
Well, look at you. You're thinking of writing a book.
Well, that doesn't mean that I'd write it under my own name.
Yeah,
I'd like to
sure.
write a book about something interesting, and at least this is
You're looking for publicity. I'm going to tell you something.
She's trying to lead an interesting life.
Everybody wants to be a celebrity. It's the same reason why these Jews for Jesus exist. Everybody needs an angle in life. You want to be something different. You got no talent to be a celebrity, so now you're going to go screw this guy under your roof in front of your kid. And not tell your parents because you're embarrassed to tell your parents. When you can tell your parents, then you should tell your kids.
You're doing all right.
Yeah. Call your parents today and tell them what you're doing. Your father will have a heart attack. Crying out loud. And you know what you're doing is wrong because you can't even tell your parents. So you know it's wrong. If it was right, you wouldn't care who knew.
Hello?
Hi.
She knows I'm right. She knows I'm right.
She has nothing to say.
You know I'm right, don't you?
Well, it's kind of pointless to say anything because you're going to put your own spin on it anyway. So
There's no spin. What kind of spin is there? I'm telling you what's right to do in life.
It's something you're very proud of. When you get a promotion at work, don't you run home and tell everybody?
Sure, she calls mommy and daddy, 1, 2, 3.
But your life, your home life, you can't talk to them about.
And these yenta psychologists, you have everything. They're.
Well, let's see. This may be wrong for you, but it may not. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it for the next 7 years.
How do you feel?
I'm going to open up a psychology office. My patients will all be banging their head against the wall inside of a minute.
They'll be screaming.
Because I could solve any problem. Do you know I could solve any problem?
But you know what? People don't want uncomplicated lives because they're bored,
right.
Howard. They are bored. They have nothing to do. This amuses them.
And she's the boredest of them all.
Yes, she's bored with her husband. She's bored with her life. She's bored with her kids.
Yeah.
I'm not bored with my kids.
Sure you are. You need a little excitement.
Why couldn't you give him a nice home like that?
Yeah.
I think he has a perfect...
I only wish you were raised in a home where your dad was screwing someone else. Imagine that. You know how funny you'd feel? Did you ever catch your dad reading a porno magazine or find his rubbers or something?
Yeah.
I used to go into conniptions just seeing that. Imagine your mommy's in bed with the other guy and the daddy's in bed with the other woman.
That's right. You go running to find your mommy and she's in bed with your uncle.
Yeah. Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
You know, you ever read Hamlet? It drove him crazy.
Well, no one in our audience has read Hamlet, Bobby. It was bad. All right, thank you. I got to move along, and I want you to report back to me in a week on how you've made improvements in your life and what you're going to do to improve your life. I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to make you my case. I'm going to show people how to be a psychologist. All right?
You want to totally remake me?
No. I just want to hear what you're going to do to make things right with your kid.
You want to make me lose weight, too?
What, are you a big fatso?
Well, by your standards, yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, and you're desperate. No wonder your husband don't touch you. You're chunky. You know, guys like to see a nice thin woman in bed with them. What's wrong with losing a couple of pounds so your husband's attracted to you? I got my wife on a regimen right now.
She's bored, Howard.
Yeah, she's bored. Her husband couldn't take it. She got to let her wait. She probably tricked him. She probably dieted her ass off. Married her.
The wedding pictures look great.
Yeah, the wedding pictures look great.
The pictures look awful.
Lose a couple of pounds, too.
You don't sound like a very happy person.
Let me ask you
such a great life.
Why are you so fat?
Because I eat too much.
Yeah, why do you eat too much?
I don't know.
Because you're selfish. You're selfish. That makes me feel good eating. I don't care what I look like for my husband. Selfish. Everyone is selfish. Look good for your husband. I tell my wife she had a baby. Okay, now it's time to think about cutting down on your food intake. Already, that's
you
right.
You better have less than a week.
I come in every day, check her belly, make sure it's going down the right way. Of course I do. She should look attractive to me. That's why I'm always. That's why I always have my look.
Oh, please.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, and call me next week and tell me how you've made progress. All right? You've got a lot to think about. Thank you.
This gives her something to talk about, Howard. She's not going to lose this.
Yeah, oh yeah. Now she's got a whole...
Otherwise, she has nothing to say.
Right. See, in a way, I'm feeding into it because now she's on the radio with me, getting my attention. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm not going to further exasperate the situation. Exacerbate.
Surbate, yes.
Exacerbate. Now, I must apologize to my audience that I took so much time with that. I had to, when I hear that something like that is going on, I had to step in. And now I'll get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, the levity.
Right
continues
after.
After this.
Yes, the levity continues right after these words.